episode of Putting Up Points. I'm here with the gang. It's
Yes,
your boy
sir.
Frank.
It's your boy Meek.
It's your boy Meek.
She got Jay, of course.
And we got a special guest with us.
Yo, Phil. Go crazy.
Phil.
That's it? Just Phil?
Nah, it's grandson though. Stop playing with that.
You ain't one of them?
I ain't one of them. They don't feel like that.
What's up with y'all today, though, fellas? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody's week?
It's all right.
How was y'all Mother's Days? Y'all chill with your mom?
I don't got no
What you
kids.
guys do? If you had kids, you wouldn't be a mother, though. This guy.
Nah, but
Word.
You're cool, yo.
It's like, now, what's up with y'all, though, man?
nah,
How y'all
I'm
feeling
Gucci
today?
though, bro. I'm Gucci,
Good.
man.
God bless,
Great,
bro.
great.
I'm breathing. You know what I'm saying? Another day.
Shit, I want my mother some money on FanDuel on Mother's Day.
Oh, that's a
Yo,
bit.
word, yo, Slim, he didn't even tell us. He just
Word.
I
So you
ain't
got
Yo,
the
I was
locks and
talking
you
like,
didn't even
I'm
send them in
I
the
ain't
chat?
gonna win me no money.
It was her. You made her an account or it was your account?
I made her account. You know which one I did. I don't want to give out free 200. I
Word.
ain't gonna say it. No free
Word.
promo.
yo, yeah, word. Yo,
Check,
no
I
free
thought y'all
promo
was-
for y'all.
But what we got today, fellas? What we talking about?
That drive, boys.
Well, yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna let my boy Phil, aka Grandson, introduce himself. Tell us about who he is.
All right. So from originally I'm from East Orange. Grew up there and everything. Played football my whole life. I started when I was probably like 5, 6 years old. I grew up playing street football with like older guys. It was like 12, 13. So like
You remember what was the name of the first team you played for?
yeah, the East Orange Wildcats.
Throwback.
It was for PAL, Police Athletic League, I think it was. And I started when I was like 5 or 6. And it was up from there. Like I knew I was like destined to play football from there, and I could go far.
You like what? Like what made you kind of like start? Like was it your parents that put? Like was it
Nah, I'll be honest with you. Like my cousin, he got me by like 1 to 2 years. He played for the East Orange Falcons, and like before he played for the Falcons, we was in parking lot across the street from my grandmama's house, and we used to play street football literally, I say like every day, and we was playing with the older kids. So like one day he wasn't there, and I'm like, where'd he go? And he said he went to a practice. So when he went to that practice, I'm like, damn, like they left me out. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm like that. Like y'all left me out. So the next day, my mama she went and she signed me up, and I was nervous my first month there. Like I was
What
scared.
position they had you at? I ain't want to cut you
So
off.
no
but
lie, they when you first start football, they just
throw
wanna
you
make
wherever.
they throw you
Lineman,
wherever.
tight end.
We played bullet of ring, so we played bullet of ring.
Oh,
They
that's a
like,
deadly game.
They want to see if you got heart and stuff, so they put me in bullet of ring, and I'm like, yo, I was scared to hit people because I'm like, I think I'm gonna go to jail. So, you know what I'm saying? I think I was gonna go to jail, and I'm only like 7, 8 years old at this time. So then next thing you know, like within a month in, I was just told by a coach that like, this the only sport that you can actually play and hit somebody and not go to jail. Like you can kill somebody. So I heard that. I said, for real? After that next day, it was a whole different me. I started knocking heads off. I started taking names and going. It went home
Boys
from
on
there.
demon time.
Yeah, I was
Yo.
on demon time.
For y'all out there who don't know what bull in the ring is, bull in the ring is when they put you in the circle, they make you chop it up, and you legit just chopping it up in a circle, and the
That
coach
joint
is
is-
calling out the number of your teammates that surround you to come get you.
And that
It's a
thing is,
different
and
type of
that's how you
game.
get
They don't even run that
CTE.
game. Yeah, they don't-
They banned it. They banned
And
it
that's
in
my
Jersey.
friend. It's out. Antonio Brown was my
Hey yo.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, y'all starting already. Y'all wild.
Yeah.
I see what time y'all on.
Well, oh man, bro, but that's dope. I mean, like we definitely all kind of have some similarity to that. How did that took you to the next level? You went to college, and you played high school. Let's get to high school. You was one of the top running backs in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Tell us how that process was for you, bro.
So
We gonna get some snaps first.
go crazy. But I went to 3 different high schools. I went to my hometown high school, and my grades wasn't that good because they wasn't mainly focusing on my grades. They only cared about football, and like I love my city, so like I didn't really want to leave. But I had a teacher that got me into a Catholic school, St. Mary's, and he's actually the head football coach for East Orange High School now. and they won states last year. So like he got me into St.
Bro,
Mary's.
that's the coach. where they
Coach
got the-
Oliver, Coach Ray
yeah.
Oliver. Shout out to Coach Ray Oliver.
Shout
And
out to Coach Oliver. They got my man that had the meme with the cup.
yeah, he went crazy. He gave you the look like say no, I'm fucking. He went crazy.
Y'all gotta
Yeah,
send
he
me
went crazy.
that picture though. Y'all
He
gotta
went
send me
crazy
that. I'm
with
gonna put
that.
it.
Hey, you know we clipping that, right?
Yeah,
Stop
absolutely. But nah.
You know you fucked up, right?
Yo.
But yeah, man. So after that, we won states, and I was gonna stay at St. Mary's. After that, I had like Syracuse looking at me at the time. I had Notre Dame looking at me as a sophomore, playing varsity at cornerback, and then I ended up wanting to run track, and coach wouldn't let me run track, so I transferred schools because I felt like it was more racism than actually being an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like I let the boy play. And other people was doing three sports.
Yeah.
Went to Queen of Peace, and I turned that running back spot out, and I was number 5 in the state my junior year, and we didn't make it nowhere. And then my senior year, we made it to like the first round of the playoffs, and I was number 2 in the state, and then I became number 1 in the state until we got knocked out the playoffs. And I was first team all state, first team all league, and had a lot of accolades and things like that.
Got you. Shout out to you, bro. You know, those are crazy accomplishments. Definitely to be a top running back one out of Jersey. But you end up going to what's that?
Curry.
Curry, right? Yeah, Curry. And when you went to Curry, you were like one of the best players there, like one of the star players.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little about like that? Like how was that for you going from?
So I went to prep school. I went to Bridgeton Academy at the high school because I wanted to go D1 because I had a lot of offers and my SAT scores wasn't high enough. So being as though my SAT scores wasn't high enough, by me going to a prep school, they was giving me an extra year of high school to actually be able to like get a chance to go D1. So all my offers was like kind of erased, and I went to prep school and I actually built my offers back up. So I ended up going to Curry not because of how big a school or how small the school was. It was like more like where I fit at, where I was comfortable at. My family could come see my games and things like that. So I wanted to
That's
go
always
in.
important.
Yeah, you want that support base.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Fuels you and stuff like that. Yeah, I get you.
And it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it was dope. I met a lot of people there. You know what I'm saying? And I call my brothers to this day. And like it was a lot of talent, a lot. Like I didn't just come in and start. Like I came in and I had to work hard for position. And they put me at fullback my freshman year. And I was small. But I respect my coach because he did it to actually get me on the field.
Got you.
And I told my coach second week of football, put me on the scout team. So I could go against our starting defense because we had the top defense in the country at that time. We had the top defense in the country at that time. So I went to scout team, and I disrespected our starting defense so bad that our defensive coordinator, he told our head coach, like, yo, if you don't get this boy into that running back, that tailback position, like, you know what I'm saying, you wasting talent. And then after that, it went up from there.
How far did you guys get? Like,
so
with like all the talent that you guys had, you know what I mean?
So we actually had so much talent, and we got to we didn't make the playoffs my first year. My second year, we just made it to the first round, and we got knocked out. And then my third year, we was decent. We had a lot of injuries. And then my senior year came in with all my boys, like my whole crew, and we turned up. And then we ended with like a whole bunch of injuries game by game, and it ended with just me, like on the field by myself with the remainder of my teammates that could play. And I still handled my for my senior year, so I was able to get a shot at the NFL. So,
what NFL looks did you get coming out of college?
So, I was actually doing it by myself. Like, my school was a smaller school compared to like a big time D1 school. So, like, everything I was doing was like mainly off of my networking and my hard work and my accolades. So, I knew a dude named Marcel Cooper that went to UMass Amherst, and he was a coach there as well. And he invited me to their pro day. And after their pro day, I had the Jets looking at me. I had the Cardinals. I had the Patriots, the Seahawks, the Atlanta Falcons. And I had a couple teams, but the Jets was like really interested in me. And I went out for a workout, up in Madison, I think it's Madison, New Jersey. It is.
It's kind of close to Florham Park.
About Florham. Yeah.
Where they practice at.
I went up there for a workout. I went crazy in the workout. Nice little. I ran my 40. I did IQ test.
What was your 40 time?
So my 40 was a 4.46.
Oh. Dope. That's quick.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, that's pretty quick.
Yeah. So I ran a 4.46 and it was decent. Like it was decent because I wasn't a speedster guy. I was always like shifty and quick, and I could actually, I could run through people and move around you. So, but my 4.46 was more like technique. Like I trained so hard for the combine and all the pro days, and like it literally gave me a chance to actually like pursue a dream. But I didn't have an agent, and agent is what sold me short once I got to the Jets workout and everything, because I didn't have nobody to represent me. So coaches nowadays, they don't want to talk to players. They want to talk to the agents, because the agents is putting their money and investing in you. If you don't got nobody investing in you, why am I talking to a kid? Because it could just be him lying, telling stories about whether he good or not. So then I let a year or two, within a year or two or whatever, I ended up getting another shot at at the NFL and everything. I was training.
For what team did you get a shot with?
At this point, it was the Jets again.
Oh, Jets again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this time they had a third string running back that was like, he didn't even report the training camp.
Oh.
And he didn't report the training camp at all.
What year was this?
This was 2015 going into 16. 2015 going into 16. So this guy, and he was actually from New Jersey. He didn't report the training camp. So yeah, so I went up to the facility. I talked to one of the defensive coordinators or whatever, and I asked him like, is there any other opportunities for me? And I was in shape at the time, and like my grandfather, my aunts was telling me like, yo, go up there, like you could make it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could make it.
You would have been down to play another position if they put you?
Nah.
Nah, run it back.
Nah, I'm not playing another position. Like money is money, but I'm not playing another
like
position.
out of your position.
My love is my love for the game, not for money. You know what I'm saying? Like I could play football in the NFL and they only pay me $20 a game. If I could still make money outside of that, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on money. Like money is materialistic things. It covers your wants, not your needs. Your needs is your happiness and things that actually gravitate towards you. So
Shit, I would have played another position.
Slim said, I don't
Nah,
care.
a lot
Put
of
me at
people-
water
a
boy.
You want to play center? You want to play long snapper? I got you, but
the thing about it, a lot of people would though. though. Like I'd be
but I guess being a running back is different though, because
It's
like being a
hard,
running
bro.
back is. No, I'm saying like the feeling for it, like you don't want to get rid of that feeling.
Nah,
like,
it's
I feel like it
different,
feels,
bro. It's different because
different.
you got a demon, type of mindset. Like it's not, you don't just play running back. So hey, I'm the fastest guy on the field. No, like you gotta have a demon
You gotta
mindset
run
to
between tackles.
get hit every play.
Alright.
To actually, you know what I'm saying? You get hit every play. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a demon mindset for that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's different, yo.
We talked over here real quick. Every day, you gotta go get hit, or you gotta go hit somebody by blocking your quarterback.
Facts. That's a fact.
I mean, that position
body
is
every
tough. That's why
play.
it's kind of like the shortest like span.
it's a span 4 to 5 years for a running back.
You always hit, just like a lineman, but basically you got the ball in your hands.
Exactly.
That's your only like present. Like you get to get the ball every time.
Exactly.
Did they ask you like any like weird questions?
So it's funny because
during like
like,
any interviews.
So yeah, like I had like 3 interviews. I had 3 interviews in 2014 at the time. 2015 when I came back to try to get a workout, I actually got hurt. And I actually got hurt on a screen, but I was actually running on air, and I was just running routes.
Wow.
I was doing like out routes, arrow routes, and I went to go do it was kind of like an arrow route. And when I went to go catch the ball, my foot got caught in the turf, and I tore my Achilles. So I was out of football after that. I was out of whack for a long time. Like I wasn't even thinking about football. I was more hurt than like, damn, I'll never be able to play football again. And my grandfather kept saying, stay in shape, go out. Because every year the Jets needed somebody, and they know I was grandson, so they know I ain't play like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just at one point like I started playing semi-pro. You know what I'm saying? I only did semi-pro because I love the game. but I really I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it wasn't football. Like it was more like street football with equipment. It wasn't organized. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was bogus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like playing something that's not organized because
I get
it's like playing street football and anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? People bringing guns to the game and things like that. Cause
it's not safe.
You know what's funny that I was telling them that I've never played like organized football, like you know, like in school or when I was a kid. But I was living in Puerto Rico for like 4 years, and they have a semi-pro league, bro. And I played, bro. I felt like I was JJ Watt over there, bro. Yo, you think I'm playing? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pull up the pics.
Yo, you got to throw the flick up, bro. You got to the flick up.
Meek, what's up? We going next year to start the league?
Yo, we should.
Nope.
We can make a little team.
Stacks.
Go for
I
2
go play
months.
fullback,
Know
you play running back.
Nah, I'm done.
I'm done, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm done.
I'm
bro.
done.
I
You
love
out,
the game.
Phil?
Bro, I'm done, bro.
So-
I love the game, but I'm out of
So
whack
you
now,
You
bro.
think I'm playing, boy?
Yeah, 90.
99, boy. Yes, sir. Stop playing with me. Stop playing.
Yo.
Nah, we was called the King Giants.
Oh, what is that? What?
First day?
He like my man from Gridiron game. You know what I'm saying? He was playing ping pong.
Yo, but let's talk about
That
this
shit
life
was
after
fun.
football, though. So
Word.
now you done with football,
Done.
as you just said. So now you training
I'm training, personal training.
young athletes,
Yes.
right? What athletes are you training right now?
So right now I'm training a kid named Amar Giss. He's a former high school athlete. He went to I think it was Bergen Catholic, I think it was, and the kid is he went to DePaul as well. He went to 2 different high schools, and the kid is he's a demon on the field. Like he's a wide receiver as well. Kid works hard. He remind me of myself. Like he gives his all in everything he does. And I'm training him now. He got Texas A&M looking at him, and he's trying to go to either LSU as well. So the kid done.
What is he, a senior right now?
He's done. He went to a prep school after just to get his grades up, and now his grades he got his grades where it needed to be. So he's ready to play. Like he's been training. Literally for a long
Tap in with
time.
me after. I'll give you some tips to give him.
Okay,
with
cool. Cool.
Trying to do that process, being a JUCO product.
Got you.
So,
I try to
yeah.
tell him too about the JUCO. It's very
Yeah.
good because you get to actually transfer D1 from there. Then see him go prep.
You gotta promote yourself though.
Exactly.
That's the big thing about it. Being like a JUCO product, you gotta promote yourself.
That's the easiest way to get out of JUCO.
Exactly.
You know how to sell yourself and pitch yourself to these schools and show them that
You
need
gotta
me
put the
just
work
as
in, bro.
I need
You gotta put the work in.
You gotta show them that you putting the work in too.
Exactly.
It's hard, bro. I've been in the JUCO. Meek been in the JUCO.
Yeah, I think it's
Fact. Shit crazy.
Different, bro.
Why you ain't say Frank?
Like, you in JUCO?
Yeah,
Puerto Rico.
yeah.
Puerto Rico. Yup.
This, man.
He played for the Little Giants. And shit. You know,
Here's one of the annexation of
Word.
Puerto Rico. That's different.
Yo.
How can a kid sign up to train with you? We're gonna throw a little clips, like your little workouts you got with. I've seen some of them with your players.
Yeah.
How could a kid sign up?
Honestly,
you?
I'm an open book when it comes to training. Like I don't overcharge nobody because I do it out of love. I don't do it for the money. Like if I did it for the money, it'd take out of what I'm really doing it for. A lot of people do things to provide for their families, but I'm set on the money part. I'd rather do it just to make sure the kid that's my giving back is to make sure the kid get to where they need to be. So they can actually add me on Instagram. Once they add me on Instagram,
What's your Instagram? So they can
so
know
my
it.
Instagram is Grandsonn official. So Grandsonn is like grandmother, granddaughter, grandson, but it has 2 N's at the end. So Grandsonn official. You can add.
That's
me
your actual
there.
last name, or that's just a nickname?
It's a nickname. So people call me Grandson because my grandmama, she died back in around COVID time, and I ain't gonna say I was the best, but I'm the favorite. I'm the favorite. I know my family, my cousins, from them probably nah. I'm the favorite grandkid. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna say like, nah. I'm the favorite
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My little cousin, he had Washington. He went to Washington, and you know what I'm saying? He grandson too, but I'm you know what I'm saying?
That's grandson senior.
That's grandson junior. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so. They call me everybody been calling me grandson ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like I stand on it. Like I represent my grandmama and my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So
Respectfully.
like, I'm not perfect, but like I inspire. So as long as I can continue inspiring, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to make mistakes as long as it's how you bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you got any advice for kids looking to go to the next level?
Yeah.
You know, from like your process and
I say the key.
currently training processes, all that stuff. Yeah.
I say the key to that is your grades and to train hard. If you have your grades A1, like meaning like A plus, is no way in hell that somebody could deny you, or college could deny you, because you're gonna get accepted into the school. Now the second thing is you working hard, meaning like the girl's gonna be there. If you're a girl playing football, the guys are gonna be there. Anything, they're gonna be there. Focus on training. You train sun up to sundown, no matter what. You could be in school, you go on lunch break, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, watch a lot of film. I'm big on watching film because the more you watch film, the more experience you get, and you get to learn how to put different skills into your skill set, and then you actually take that and you critique it. So now it's like putting everything into a pot, different ingredients, and now you put your own into it and mix it up. And now look what you got. You got a little bit of everything plus you. So I just say train hard and make sure, stay on top of your books. Them the two main things. And that's going to automatically pay off, you know what I'm saying? But if you cheat yourself, just know that the universe see everything. So if you cheat yourself, that's what you're going to get out of it. If you work hard, that's what you're going to get out of it.
It's dope, respectfully, bro.
There's
one person that you didn't mention that you train.
Yeah, so I train. So my little cousin, he plays for the Washington Commanders, also known in the past as the Washington Redskins.
What's his name? People do not know who he is.
My little cousin, Jahan Dotson.
I mean, they're gonna know who he is soon, but
yeah, Jahan Dotson.
if you don't know,
this is his first year with the Washington Commanders. He was picked in the first round, the 16th.
Shout out to Jahan, everybody. Congrats. That's dope, bro.
Facts.
Dope, bro.
So he's picked in the first round, the 16th pick in the NFL draft 2 weeks ago, and he pursued a dream that actually like the door closed on me. And I always told him, me and him talked when we was kid. He was a baby. I trained him since he was like, I say 1 year old. I had him doing push-ups every time he dropped a pass. I had him running routes doing off of cones. Anytime he dropped a pass, it was 15 to 20 push-ups. Anytime he didn't run a route right, he had to do bear crawls. He was crying. My mom yelled at me, telling me to stop treating him so hard and, going so hard on him. And I used to just ignore them because I knew what the future brought to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never started that early, but I knew how far I went. So imagine a kid starting earlier than me, how he's going to go way further than me. And
you can groom him.
Exactly. So when the kids start that early, they're like a sponge. When they become a sponge, they soak in everything that you say, everything you do, whether it's tough, whether it's trauma, anything. They're going to soak it in. And he soaked in that trauma of not dropping a football because of the fact every time he drop a football, he's going to do push-ups. Everybody hate doing push-ups. Even if you like working out, you hate doing push-ups. And the kid, he's special. You get what I'm saying? Like, he not like the average kid. He's not into the fancy things. He's not into just dealing with a whole bunch of women. He's not into, I have to be the standout guy. Like, he let his game speak for itself. His hard work speak for itself. And I applaud him on that. Like, I never say that nobody's like better than me in football. I honestly never say that. Never. But I trained him. that kid run laps around me in football. Like, he's actually gonna be a legend in the NFL. And I stand on that. Like, I stand on that. He's gonna be a legend in the NFL. I told my college players when he was in Pop Warner that he was gonna go D1. He's gonna be All-American, and he was gonna go to the NFL. Everything I have said, all my guys stamped it and was like, yo, you said this 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And I'm like, I know. Because what you put into something is what you get out of it. And we put in a lot of work.
It's funny because you kind of answered my next thing I was going to ask you. I was going to say, like, what made you realize, like, he had it?
Because, like I was naturally talented, and I was playing with kids that was older than me. And I never got trained at that age. And when you're trained, you gotta think about it. A baby can learn. Just this example, a baby can learn 10 languages just at the age of 1 year old to 4 to 5 years old, and they can remember it. We at an older age can only remember one language, and it's hard to learn 2 to 3 to 4. So if you soak in something at a young age, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be great at what you do. So I actually made him a sponge at that age of 1, and I gave him all the knowledge that I had when I was 14, 15, 16 years old. So I knew for a fact that if he keeps soaking that in and he's picking up things fast, he's learning how to catch. He know if he drop a ball, do push-ups. He know if he run a route wrong, do push-ups. It's going to be instilled in him. And as he got older, it was so instilled in him, he hated doing push-ups. He made sure he caught every pass. He made sure he caught the ball, tucked it. He made sure he made every move. He didn't make too many moves in one play. He did everything the way I was taught, the way I taught him, everything that he watched on film. And I knew he was going to be great because he actually took what I taught him and put it on the field. And I trained him, but the field part, he did, and that's the big part. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Jahan. Number 16 pick, Washington Commanders. If you don't know him, you will know him by the end of this season.
Oh, real soon. Giants gonna know him real soon.
They gonna go
He's
crazy.
gonna violate my
Real
team, but
soon.
Yeah, they gonna go crazy.
so that wraps up, So all right, so we're gonna talk about the NFL draft recap, man. Like, what's up, man? Like, how do y'all feel about the draft? Like, was y'all?
This was a lit draft, bro.
It was crazy. Yeah, it had you at the edge of your seat. Yo, it was
For
crazy.
real.
Yeah.
For real. Yo, Frank, I remember a couple years like, yo, y'all really gonna watch all 7 rounds of this draft?
That's what I was gonna say. This might
I
be.
said that because Frank was just as excited as all of us. Like, yo, it's another trade. It was
Yeah,
day
word.
3. Frank was like, nah, this is
Mind
crazy.
you, I was in Jamaica. I'm like, I'm still locked in. I'm like, yo, nah, it's draft
It's
day.
different, bro. I think this was the year the most trades happened. What was it, like 48 trades in the
freaking-
first round?
It was crazy. They knew what they wanted though. Once that lineman got picked up, once the first team picked up a receiver,
Jaguars. Oh,
once the first team picked up a receiver, it was a wrap.
The
Like
Falcons.
they once the Falcons picked up a receiver,
Drake London.
every team was like, nah, we on the receivers now because we know that
It
they're
literally
gonna
was
go
back to
fast.
back. I think it was
And it was
crazy.
back to back. And I'm talking about the top receivers
I
was
love it
back
for
to
them
back.
because that helped us get everything we need later on. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Steelers fan, I
It's
love
the
it.
truth because
I mean, it wasn't a lot of reaching though. I ain't gonna hold it.
That
it wasn't
first
a lot
wide
of
receiver
reaching.
was a reach. I don't care. We
Yeah,
can say it on
Drake
camera.
London.
Could you say his name, please?
Drake London.
Drake London was
Bro,
a reach.
he a reach, bro.
bro.
He a reach. He not top 5 to me. I'm sorry.
Nah,
Bro,
he
I'm
was
sorry, he's not top 5.
He's not top 5 to me.
He's not top 5.
Drake London's not top 5 to
He's
me.
nice, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like he was supposed to.
I
be
got a
drafted
lot of
like that.
respect for outside of my cousin. I got a lot of respect for Jarrett Wilson.
Yeah, I know that shit.
He's a hard worker, and the kid is good.
yeah,
The kid is very good.
yeah.
Olave is smooth, but he's not a.
Wait, Garrett Wilson's my mate that was staying there like NBA YoungBoy. Or
Nah, that's George
Wow.
Pickens.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
You got another one, Frank.
Yo, he a
That shit
jet.
heavy. You seen that picture?
Yo,
no.
I'm about to show you.
Yo, you gotta throw it up on the podcast.
Nah.
He said
He
they
wa-
be a young boy.
he watched himself get drafted in the ski mask and hoodie
He
and
was like-
basketball shorts.
Don't tell me that. That's not NBA YoungBoy material. Come on, bro.
No.
Yeah, you gotta throw that flicker.
He was
Yeah.
just listening to
Yeah.
NBA
He did the
YoungBoy.
Bobby Schmurder. though.
Word.
Welcome to
Yo.
Pittsburgh, bro.
Yo, bro.
Crazy, yo.
Yeah, nah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally love this draft class too. It was so loaded. It was so loaded.
Facts.
So where there was so many dudes that didn't even get drafted that were supposed to get drafted. Like the
John
dude,
Ross,
like
Justin
that.
Ross.
Justin Ross didn't get
Bro,
drafted.
you know what got me mad? That
Bro,
Yeah,
Justin
bro.
Ross led the college in receiving yards like
Yeah,
2
bro,
years
but
in a row.
did you read up? I mean, that injury's crazy. I mean,
Oh,
that's not even an
oh,
injury.
he
He
got-
was born with it.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah.
Some,
He
like,
was born with that shit on his neck, and if he would have
So-
never got hit that game, he would have never known about it. So imagine he would have got hit in that. Like, let's say he got drafted, the first round or something, and he gets hit, and he, God forbid, he passes away. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So I'm just glad that he at least found, like,
Yeah.
knew
Found
about,
it.
like, he
He
found
found-
out
he
about it because he
found
didn't
that
know.
out.
He didn't
Yeah.
know. So
I know. See, the dude that I thought that was gonna get drafted, he didn't. Was Garrett from Ohio State, the defensive tackle.
Oh,
Oh,
Garrett Haskins.
Yes.
Haskins.
I was surprised he didn't get drafted.
Yeah, that was
Him.
surprising.
Who was the other name? I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people that they really got signed. Like they signed. I think it was crazy, bro. It was that loaded.
You know what's crazy about what's my man's name again that we were just talking about?
Justin Ross.
Yeah, that he it's crazy that he chose like the Chiefs. I was reading that a lot of teams I guess offered him stuff after he went undrafted.
Yeah.
But he's probably like, nah, y'all all want to pass up on me. I'm gonna go over there and get some.
He knew what he
know
was
what I'm saying?
doing, dog. He knew. A lot of them players, they know what they be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you
Like,
think he knew he was gonna get drafted, bro? I think me being him, I probably would have felt like somebody would have taken a chance on me. At least a seventh round. At least in the sixth, seventh. Yeah, you know what
but
I'm
the thing
saying?
about it nowadays with football, truth be told, the first round is only for you to live legendary than always be in history. But nowadays, it doesn't even matter what
Well,
Nah,
round,
I
yeah,
feel,
word.
but a player of
even-
his caliber.
Ice tag.
Even,
in the
but
first
no,
round,
but think
that's
about
it.
it like this. Even a play like nowadays with
Could you close
football,
that door, bro?
a player, even nowadays with football, a player of your own caliber, the best players in the NFL right now didn't even was in the
They like
second
third
round,
round,
third,
fourth
sixth, seventh round. Then some of them didn't get picked up. Look at DK Metcalf. Look when he got picked up. Look at Tom Brady. All of these
Even
players,
Debo was what, like a
you know
fourth
what
round
I'm
pick
saying?
too?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Look at all these players, and these players that like was actually like they was coming out of college and they was legit. You know what I'm saying? So it's sometimes it's not about the rounds. The rounds is for the media. If you good, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you just gotta show up and show out. That's like a combine. A combine really don't mean shit. The combine is just like a showcase for you to show, hey, I can run fast in 40 yards, and I can lift, and I can run a route. But when you put on that equipment, all that shit don't mean nothing because you gotta
I
have
never
heart.
really thought the combine.
Remember when I asked you guys about that last that other episode?
It displays that you're fast, you're athletic.
It just show how
doesn't
athletic-
explain
It
how
don't. It
good
don't.
you
It
are
don't.
at
Once you get
football.
on that football field, you can run a 4-3 and get your head knocked the fuck off.
But the only thing that I don't like is that I feel like a lot of
You can
like.
also run the 4-3 and drop every goddamn pass.
Every ball.
But the thing I don't like is that ESPN and all and NFL and all that's all they talk about, bro.
It's a
Literally.
40 time, right?
They
When
do
they
it.
speak about a player, like, oh, I remember his 40 time was a 4 point whatever. Like, bro,
They do that shit. They do that shit just to hype it up because, and a lot of them analysts, they get paid to hype these players up from the agencies. Like they get paid for that.
Shit,
because
you hire?
let's be.
He said,
real.
hire me.
No, for real, they get paid. They get paid to speak
Tap
on these
in.
players. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, but everything is about money. Everything.
Yeah.
Plus, it's sports and stuff going on around the time of the combine, but it's not really a lot of sports time.
At
going on.
all.
Yeah.
They know what's
So,
going on.
I gotta sell something. It's March Madness going crazy over here. All right, what we got over here for?
We gotta keep it buzzing a little bit.
Exactly.
What team do y'all think won the NFL draft?
The Jets.
Man, that's
Yo.
crazy.
It's funny because everybody said that the
Bro,
Jets
th-
went crazy.
Today, that
Yo,
was the hardest thing I had to look
Yo.
up on the
Yo.
what you
Word?
call on the. I
Jets
really
went
knew y'all was gonna
crazy.
say the Jets.
You
I
know who
wanted
I
to
would
say
just
that.
so I don't pick the Jets. You know who I would pick.
The Eagles too.
That's what
The
I was
Eagles
gonna
That's
say.
my team.
Bro,
let's go.
Because
Nakobe
just because
Dean.
of the trade, like
That
still
trade and
counts
Nakobe
as-
Dean is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And it-
that-
yo.
and
Cam
I wanted
Wyatt?
Nakobe.
Oh yeah, yes,
Who?
he's crazy.
Why-
The
I'm
defensive
looking-
tackle.
They got
They
Jordan.
say
They got
twice.
Jordan
Wyatt.
Davis.
Davis.
Yeah, right.
No, was it Davis or was it Wyatt? It was one of them.
Wyatt.
Nah, they got Jordan Davis. Though
They got Jordan
drafted.
Oh, they
Davis.
got Jordan Davis.
Yeah,
they got
Wyatt
Jordan
was the
Davis,
other one.
yeah.
And we got my boy. And we got a boy. What is $100 million?
Oh, AJ Brown. That's crazy.
I don't think he's worth for.
Uh,
He's a wide receiver. Like,
Nah, he's tough though. Nah, he
Yeah,
tough.
And then you
what?
got Jalen Hurts as a quarterback. Yo,
Yo, he gotta
Whoa,
prove himself
whoa.
now. I don't
Yo,
know.
all right, so let's talk about the. Let's
Hey
talk
Phil,
about this.
hey Phil, ask him what's his team.
Yeah,
Why we gotta do that?
You going at him
I
hard.
like the Bears. The Bears.
who that?
He said who that?
Yo, you gotta think about it.
Nah.
Like, yo, when you talk about when you talk about like Eagles, even like any team though, when you can't put a quarterback coming out of a draft on a pedestal, when you put them on a pedestal,
What?
Yo,
Yo,
They
Don't
check
look
the
at that.
sliders.
I take that back. My fault,
Check
bro.
the
they
sliders.
need to turn this off. It's getting real
God
bad. And mind
damn.
you, it's not just without John Morant. So
Brother,
that
it's
shit-
a whole nother quarter.
bro, that's disrespectful.
Do you think that that the Titans got a good one in that trade at least? Because I mean they kind of got the same player back. Like they drafted
Yeah, but
Burks,
I also,
but they don't got to pay him.
They
That's
don't
the
gotta pay-
difference. You know
like
what I
that
mean? Like,
bread, but still, but I don't know. We gotta just see how he turned out to be. Because what if he's not even as good as AJ Brown?
Facts. They kept
That's
He
giving
even
him
played
that,
down
that
yet.
pro
Like that's his comparison, but he could look like him. But
bro, if you
Once
got
it-
Derrick Henry, you could get any receiver that you could make some.
All you
Yeah.
gotta, all you need is a quarterback though.
I mean, they got
got
Malik
Malik.
Willis, but
Bro.
because
Got Tannehill,
Tannehill about to
but-
lose his job, you about
You
to
about to lose
your
your job.
You about to lose? Oh, I thought you was about to.
We can keep going. You know that's our
You
thing,
were about
so-
to lose your job.
How do you feel about Kenny though? For real.
For real, I feel like it's gonna be a learning process for Kenny. Like I feel like
You think Mitch starts at least? Like It's only 2 years.
The
that he
draft
got-
gave me so much mixed emotions on that because, like, listening to Mike Tomlin, it sounded like they're gonna start Kenny Pickett first. But
Damn.
knowing me and knowing how they rock, I wouldn't. I would let Kenny Pickett at least sit for at least 6 games. If he wins,
Do
out
you
in
trust
camp, he
Mitch? You like that shit?
He won 39
You
games.
like
for
that
the-
shit?
He won 39 games to the
Oh,
Bills.
he held us down a little bit.
Not to throw shade on y'all, but we're better defense and we have a better offense than y'all
All
right
right,
now.
bro. But yo, he was, yo, there was a season before the season started that they
Bruh.
was saying that he was gonna be the MVP too, Mitch. You can't lie
Who was
though.
drinking around me like that? Yo.
Come on, bro.
What year?
That was the year after we won 11 games.
With Mitch.
He said money back Mitch.
We won 11 and 5, and then the next year they was like, yo, I'm just saying
Who
what
said
I
that?
read.
Skip Bayless?
Shit.
Yo, question for you though, real quick, and if you can't answer it, it's cool. It's about Jahan.
Talk to me.
How did he feel being? I think he was the 4th, right? Wait.
Yeah, he was the
1, 2, 3.
He was the 5th, I think, the
4,
fifth.
5th.
fifth.
Like, did he think that maybe? Now, I don't want to say that if he thought he was better than them, because I mean, I'm gonna say I would have.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
He feel
go ahead,
slighted.
go ahead.
Jahan, no lie. Jahan, no, he the best receiver in college football, and he's actually going to be the best receiver in the NFL within the next 5 years. I'm going to
Damn.
promise you that. The only reason I tell y'all this is because
He got the best
a lot
hands in
of
the
people don't
draft.
understand this, right?
That's
is
the
that
best hands,
Jahan's not one of
best
them
route
players.
runner.
Jahan is not one of them players that like he actually played football, and when he played football, he actually had to go hard just to achieve his goals. Jahan trained hard his whole life, but Jahan is a natural born athlete. He don't try. He's blessed. He got like God got his hands wrapped around the kid. So the kid does things that naturally that people try to do, and they do it in practice and stuff. Jahan does these things naturally. Jahan
That
knows-
one hand catch was
Jahan-
crazy. That shit
exactly.
he caught
Mind
the
you, look how he
sideline.
caught the one
Yo,
hand
he made that
catch.
shit look effortless.
People
That shit
people
look-
didn't replay how he caught it though. If you actually know talent and how he went up for the ball, he didn't look with eyes
That shit looked
open.
effortless.
He
That
literally
shit
just
was
did
like,
this. Like
Just grabbed
he
that
did
shit. I was like, oh, hell
he
no.
know he does this regularly, but he never played with. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shortening his quarterbacks. He has always had decent
And
quarterbacks.
his quarterback now,
He
bro.
always had decent quarterbacks. He always had decent quarterbacks. But Jahan has never played with a Brett Favre, a Tom Brady, a McHolmes. He has never played with these type of quarterbacks, or he never played with a Wentz. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought he was
So-
going to the Chiefs. I ain't gonna hold
Nah,
you.
no,
I
but
think
between me and
He
you,
was
I
coming to
thought,
Pittsburgh.
I like Wentz, bro. I don't think Wentz is that bad.
Nah,
bro.
Wentz isn't bad. He got this-
Wentz
is
got
legit.
hurt. He just got hurt. But
He
Wentz
gotta
is a great
control
quarterback.
his-
Wentz is a great quarterback. He
No,
just got
Yo,
hurt.
shout out Carson Wentz, man. He was our first episode, bro.
Two
Right?
sprays.
Shout out Carson Wentz, bro. Now that I remember, bro, that's crazy. He was literally our first episode was called
Word.
2 sprains because that's when he sprained both of his ankles.
He's like, how the
Same
hell you
game.
do that? He said, how the hell
Yo,
you do that?
he just. But you gotta think about it like this, yo. Like I said with the quarterbacks, you can't put somebody on a pedestal and not expect them to fuck up.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
because
you
they're
can't.
humans.
That's
You
like being a
gotta-
point
that's-
guard and
that-
getting turnovers.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
gotta let people develop to be these players. You can't compare him to Tom Brady in his first year because he's just good. No, you can't. You gotta let these kids, young men, become men. You
They
know
gotta
what I'm
learn from
saying?
their mistakes.
And that's the
Yeah.
sad part about it with sports. You put these young guys because they're so talented, and you compare them with greatness. When greatness have already put in the years, these guys put in years on different levels, not on the NFL level. This only after the NFL is nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
So
money.
you gotta let them grow.
That you
Carson
got
Wentz
with
is a
him.
great quarterback. He played for my Eagles, and we loved him. But he got hurt because everybody put so much pressure on him. We didn't revolve our team around him. We just picked up different players to actually get to where we needed to be and play as a team. But we actually got an offensive line to actually block for him so he wouldn't get hurt. He wouldn't be in the position he in. But once you get 2-3 injuries, that adds up. It's more and more. It don't say, hey, I'm back to 99 again. No, when you get an injury, take away 10 points every time.
No, and it's hard to play in any Philly sport. I mean, any Philly all Philly fan base is crazy. Like, Sixer fans are crazy. Like Philadelphia
we
Philly
got- they do
fans.
Ben
are
Simmons.
crazy.
You got the worst fans. I went to
You
the. I went to
said
You
the
said they
fans
do
was
Ben Simmons,
crazy.
right?
We got the worst fans for sure. I can definitely say that. When I see about negativity and
Bro, I forgot who I was watching the draft a couple years. I forgot who y'all actually drafted. They booed.
no, it was no. It was old boy from TCU.
Yes.
Oh, Rager.
They
Oh,
Ruger. Is it
Is Rager.
Rager, right?
And
But
this
they
year they
booed
hit
him
him
for
even more,
so
bro.
long.
With
And
how
yeah.
bad of a season
And
he
the
had.
truth
Oh
be
my
told,
god.
I'm not gonna say he's a bad player, but that wasn't.
They
the right
passed
pick.
on JJ.
That was the right. No.
Justin Jefferson.
No. DK Metcalf. We passed up
Yeah, but
to-
yeah.
to get I think it was Aguilar. I think it
Bro.
was Aguilar at the time. I think it was. Or
Yeah, it was Nelson Aguilar. It was
Oh
one of them
my
years that they picked
God.
up and Nelson Aguilar.
Bro,
I just remember
that
that.
man
That's
couldn't-
nasty
That
work.
man couldn't catch a cold.
Bro.
That's nasty
Bro.
work.
We passed on Lamar Jackson to take Mason Randolph.
Bro,
Good night.
Doodle.
Good night, bro.
Doodle.
Good night, bro.
Like,
I don't want to hear nothing.
The difference between Pittsburgh is that I feel like you guys are from all the teams that I've seen, like
You're mad physical.
not even that. I feel like they're the most complete team that they're just missing a quarterback. Like if you look at them, they have
Pittsburgh
decent,
Patriots.
like 1 to 15 top wide receivers. Their running back is good. Their line is good. The defense is
Defense is
amazing.
solid.
Defense
Like,
is always
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
But
They're
that's-
literally just missing that.
That's the same as the
Y'all still
Patriots.
all ugly though.
I hate the Steelers and I hate the Patriots.
Wow.
But I feel like the
I
Patriots
hate the
though.
Cowboys the most though. That's the
Oh,
Yo,
yeah, fuck the
everybody.
Yeah.
Y'all, you hate the
Yeah,
Cowboys?
of course, bro. Of course.
I hate the Cowboys.
But you know,
I ain't got no
I
hate on the
think
Cowboys.
the
I ain't got
Patriots-
no
You like
hate.
them?
I ain't got no hate on them, but it ain't like, you feel me?
now
I
the
ain't over it,
Patriots,
though.
the Patriots to me, I feel like
But the Patriots,
they
fuck
have a
them
good
kids.
defense. They
Fuck
have a
them
great-
boys.
Yeah, now they have a great
Fuck them boys.
great coaching staff, you know, like great defense, but their offense is always like to me. I don't know.
It's kind of boring. It's
Yeah.
like
So the
Hella
Patriots,
generic.
it's not boring.
It's
It's,
just
just
generic.
simple football.
Yeah,
and that's
bro.
what makes
Bro.
it so beautiful.
That's what I love about them. They play.
They
play
play
backyard football.
They play the original football basically.
They
do
It's
the
just
regular
so
shit. All
dumbed
you gotta
down
do-
that
They like,
it's,
yo,
it's hard to
All you
stop.
gotta do is a body system and you're gonna win.
It's like watching the Spurs play, bro.
they like
Exactly.
Yo,
Exactly.
exactly. Perfect comparison. Perfect comparison.
Word
Yeah.
up.
Until
Like,
they go on defense.
If
and
they see
get
a weakness,
spicy.
they're gonna run. Yo, they're gonna run that shit every time to that weakness
Word up.
until you make an adjustment.
Mike Jones gonna
And you
fake
can't-
it.
Until you make an adjustment, they will literally kill you with the same shit, bro. That shit is
Someone
crazy.
But
said-
now they
Bill-
lost Sonny.
Sonny
Dolphins got
Bro, they're
like
they're
50
back-
running
Yo.
backs. I'm
Too
like,
much
bro.
work.
Dolphins, mark my word, the Dolphins is going to the end with the AFC.
Yeah, AFC.
That's a big
the
statement,
AFC
bro.
championship.
Bro,
Oh
AFC
man,
spicy.
Yo.
That's a big
They
statement.
going to the AFC championship. I could bet anybody.
yeah,
Bro,
oh, what's on the
bro,
two pass?
bro, you saw this,
Oh,
bro.
Mark my word. I'm gonna tell you why they going. One,
All right, before
they
you
surrounded-
finish,
they flipped their team. They flipped the Kansas City Chiefs into.
Before
the
you
Dolphins.
finish,
the only
bro.
person that gotta show up is the quarterback.
Yeah.
before you
Tua
finish,
do
bro,
gotta
you ready
show
for
up.
this?
I mean, they got Teddy Bridgewater
Before
too.
you finish, look, there's two throwing the ball. Look, tell me what you see wrong here. Just let me know.
Everything.
He didn't underthrow him, bro. Look at this. He caught this shit like a punt.
But let me tell you this.
He had to turn around.
But
The
yo,
point is to catch it over
But
here.
yo, but let me tell you this.
Especially
So-
with Tyreek,
but
bro.
that's what analysts do. That's what analysts do. That's what, you know what I'm saying, the politics do. You gotta think about how they do it. We see plays and we be like, damn. But the timing comes with practice. You play
The
receiver
film, yeah.
before.
Yeah, bro. But me being in the in the Miami Dolphins media team, I would not post that myself. Like they post that.
Always I'm gonna post it because I'm gonna let them think that I'm about to throw them. So the cornerbacks is
True.
just like that.
You
They
right.
throw it deep and then they get it.
That's
called
that
bait.
makes sense.
It's called bait.
Yeah,
just like the Washington Redskins. The Washington Commanders did
Yeah.
to Jahan. They didn't speak to Jahan the whole draft process. They didn't tell nobody that they was gonna get Jahan. They didn't say shit.
Yo, Rivera
They
was
let
happy as hell.
Everybody, he said that if we knew we was getting Jahan, we were gonna go after Jahan. We just didn't want to tell nobody because we knew a lot of people were on him, so we didn't speak on it. They knew exactly the trade they was gonna make. They knew exactly what they was gonna do.
They
the
traded
same-
down, right? Or they
Yeah.
traded up?
They traded down.
They shut it down.
And they knew what they was going to do because
Yeah.
they knew when they wanted him. They said that he was the most complete player in the draft, meaning they said he was already ready to play in the NFL even last year. That's how you know that he was great. But you got to think about it. When you talk about Ohio State, Alabama, and these type of receivers, these players are already set because of the school they went to
Right.
to come out in the draft as, oh, I'm the top player, I'm the top this. When you talk about a Penn State, you don't get always a receiver coming from Penn State. You don't always get a
Get a
running back.
linebacker.
So when you finally get, you get a linebacker. So when you finally get a receiver or a running back, and they've been sharing the ball, they didn't get the ball to their junior, senior year, you can't sit here and compare them to these top players. But when you actually got to play on the field on a higher level with these players, and they going against top-notch guys like Jahan, disrespected Wade, and
Yo,
showed
that
them
was
he was a top
crazy.
corner, one of the top cornerbacks that year.
Last year, that was
Yeah, he was
last
supposed to be
year.
one of the top corners. And it goes to show you that, like, yo, nobody disrespected him like Jahan did. You get what I'm saying? Jahan actually made every play smooth. He run punt returns back. He could do it on kick return. And you want to put ice on the cake, he throw the ball, and he could play free safety.
Yo, so how cool is Jahan? How cool is Jahan with Jaquan Brisker, bro?
Yo.
He came to the Bears. Now, so let's talk, bro. We can talk on camera if you want.
Nah, they cool. They cool. They real cool.
Yo, he a lack boy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, he a lack
he
boy.
went to lack?
Yeah,
He's the best defensive back.
Yo, what I told y'all. Yo, yes, bro. Bro, he's like,
y'all saw him play in person. Fuck a
Brisker is like that. What's up for that name, bro? When
you said it,
he's a great fucking pick, bro. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog, bro. He a lack boy too. He's a dog.
He's like an LSU. He's like the back in the day LSU DBs. Straight fucking
He's
dog.
like that, bro.
He on every play.
I want us to draft him. I was tight. I was like, the Bears.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that I was like, oh my god, but I was
I
one
really
of those Bears
right?
fans that I wanted a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
but
I'm
I feel
not
like in the
gonna
second round he was best player. Right?
Yeah,
hands
he was projected first round, like late first round.
I was surprised that we even.
Bro, trust me when I tell you, I can swear on my mom.
Yo, he's
the
like
best
that, bro.
defensive back in the draft, and I'm talking about that can play on the field, and you be like, yo, the best out of 10 plays.
He was a captain
Who
too,
gonna
I
make the
think,
best?
at Penn State,
Yeah,
right?
he was doing his thing
captain,
out there.
yeah.
On everything.
Number 1. He was tough. New overtime rule.
How y'all feel about it? First, explain to the people. Me?
Okay. Nah, you can. Nah, I'll let you do it.
No, you got it.
Oh, you want me to do it? All right. So, Buffalo fans and everybody that was back in Buffalo said that they deserved to get the ball at least one time.
I mean, it was a couple teams that
At least
voted
one
for
time.
that.
No,
But,
no, absolutely.
Yeah. I think it was the Colts too. That
I mean, there's a bunch of teams that they like, and there was like a bunch of fans like upset. Like, but it's funny, but there's history behind this rule. So the Chiefs suggested this rule when they lost to the Patriots, I believe it was, when Pat was a freshman. Oh, freshman, wow. Rookie. Wow. Pat was a rookie, and the Chiefs suggested this rule to the NFL. The NFL dubbed it. Next year, Patrick Mahomes came back and whooped their ass. And then they was winning ever since. And ever since then, the Chiefs been getting the ball first and been scoring, and Pat been putting teams away. Now they want to change the rule. After Bills fans like been crying about it, and like the league like, oh, that's not right. That was the best game of the year. How could it end like that? Like, so
it just even without that happening, it just doesn't even make sense. Like,
Yeah, like
you're basing the game off a coin toss. Like, know what I'm
Even
saying?
college
I mean,
football don't
that's
let you
kind of
go
how the
like
game
that.
starts.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I mean, I would prefer like the college rules. Like that'd be fire. But
Oh, that would be
no.
cool. That's better than
They do what they
Hell
have.
no.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being up at 2 a.m. watching a football game because it's 7 overtimes?
I believe like the way the NFL rules are set the first time was cool. Was if you shoot a field goal, you still
The
get
game.
a chance. But if you win, if you get a touchdown, the game is practically over. But
why though?
I do that. Let me tell you why. Because
They
you
built
had
that
your chance 4 quarters in a row. Why am I giving you more than just one chance extra just to
You
win?
gotta move a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you had 4 quarters. Why am I giving you an extra chance?
I feel you. So the other team gets an extra chance because they picked heads or tails.
So guess what?
So I should have picked heads.
The
then.
universe, the universe,
Like Baba.
yo, the universe is so look. The universe decided that when that coin is in the air, the universe decided that it's 2 ways. So if the other team got the ball, then it was on the flip side. But guess what? That means you got to come to play. That means the defense got to step their ass up, and the offense got to step their ass up. It's your choice. That means y'all got. It actually makes it fun because now you know you got to play at your best even when you're tired. You can't lack, and it's gonna be you got to be held accountable. That's the key. That's the key. You're held accountable. If you're not held accountable, what's the point of you know what I'm saying? What's the point of even playing in overtime? You might as well say, all right, just give them. No, everybody want to win a game. Y'all 2 great teams made big plays. Now I'm gonna give y'all 1 more quarter. But within that quarter, who gonna score first? So now your defense gotta step up. You got the best defense, right? Step up.
But or why not instead of making it's 11 minutes, right, or 10, the overtime, right? I think it's like 10 minutes. I don't think it's the full 15. I think it's like 10 or 11.
I think it's 10. I think it's 10. I believe it's 10.
Why not just cut it to like 5 and just let them finish?
No,
the game?
actually, no.
Because that'd be one
Yeah,
drive.
yeah, that'd be They could literally just milk the clock.
You can
and
milk
kick
the
game
clock
to
and
the
kick a
game.
field goal
Or
in
you could
this
be like,
game.
fuck it, let's just tie it.
Yeah.
Like somebody did to help us. I like that. I fucks with you out there. What we got, fellas?
Debo wants to
Wait,
show
so
you.
did we say what was the rule now? Right?
Yeah.
Like, what's the new?
Yeah, so the new rule is both teams get a chance to score. Yeah.
That's still dope though. That's not bad.
Yeah, It's
Nah,
so
I like the
interesting.
pressure.
Because if you can't score, you suck. Security, make sure the head coach feet don't touch the ground on the way out. All right?
Your hands all sweaty for it, bro. Come on, man. Let's play football. Stop being scared.
I mean, we
Swear
got
that.
so Debo Samuel wants out, but the Niners being the Niners and they won't give him what he wants.
He not going nowhere, bro. At least this year.
But
he's
that's
not.
not fair, bro.
It is fair because if I was a
you
coach,
mean
I ain't
it's
letting his
not
ass
fair?
go either.
Bro,
I ain't letting him go.
Bro, you gotta understand.
We look, what
that's not
they
fair,
call what they
bro.
call that shit when they put the stamp on the players? What is it?
Franchise tag.
Franchise tag. Fuck that. He ain't going nowhere. We on his
Who did they
ass.
franchise tag this year?
But
I don't think they.
I don't think they gave nobody the
They
franchise
franchise
tag
tag.
this year.
Because they should have just franchise tagged them then.
Nah, but
can't.
he
He's
no
still under
no he
contract.
wants
He wants
out
out.
though.
Yeah,
He wants
yeah,
out.
yeah,
He
yeah.
wants a different.
He
team.
wants out.
Yeah, but it don't matter if you get franchise tag.
But I told y'all
you
why
still-
though, bro.
Nah,
Yo,
he won't sign it.
before the season,
Oh.
like when he was
dead ass told
playing
him,
running
"Don't
back
offer me a new deal."
and receiver, I'm like, bro, you cannot be doing that as a wide receiver. Like that's too
Me-
much toll on your body.
Meek, at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, bro. Nobody. This whole requesting to leave a team shit just started like 5 years ago. Nobody was doing that shit,
But
and
why
nobody
gotta be
was,
acting like a
and
slave?
nobody
Son.
was even pushing that shit. Like
But why
all
gotta
of
be acting
these,
like a slave?
yo,
they're
all
all
of these,
soft now,
all-
bro.
How's
Like,
that
yo,
soft?
bro,
It's like
literally,
soft as
bro,
hell,
no lie.
bro, like-
All
Yeah,
these
that's
players
soft.
are prima donnas,
It
bro.
is.
Play fucking football. Stick to the team that you were
Yeah, bro,
drafted
like-
to until they ready to trade your ass.
Why?
And the only reason they gonna
But
trade
why
your
gotta
ass,
be like a
only reason they
slave?
gonna trade your ass is a business. Only reason they gonna trade
get
your
you,
ass is
but-
because you're not benefiting them no more.
So why do I have to wait for that to happen before I realize, yo, I want to better my situation?
The only two players in the league last year to get franchise tag was Devontae Adams and Chris Godwin.
Yeah, why would I?
Yeah,
s-
Devontae
like you
ended
just
up getting-
said,
he was
I
gonna
didn't
get
pick
tagged this
team.
year,
This
too.
team picked me.
They picked you, but guess what?
They
It's
changed my life,
it's
and I appreciate them. and It's a
Exactly.
business, and I do.
It's a
But you're not about
business.
to just deal me off like this a black market trademark.
Exactly. And
So,
you
I'm a
also-
person too. I got feelings too, and I get this as a business, but I'm a business too.
But guess
and
what?
You depreciate my brand by saying I'm just
But
disposable
guess what?
like this.
You know what you signed up for.
Yes, I did.
Just like when you work at McDonald's,
I signed-
you know what you signed up for. So don't curse a customer out because you came
I
in
never
and you know
said
you was making
curse the
$7 an
customer
hour.
out. I'm just saying.
But you
I
get what I'm
want
saying?
out. You
Nah,
feel
I
me?
respect, but think about it, you respect the fact that somebody wants out. But if you want out, imagine 100 other guys that say they want out. So I mean everybody
That's
gonna
my
want out at the
point.
same
Word.
time. And now it's the NFL is going, oh hey, we gotta what you call it, boycott shit. Bro, that's fucked up.
It's
Let
only
the
'cause they're
rules be the
popular.
rules. Whatever the rules is, let it be set.
But the
Play by the
thing is-
rules. You know what you signed up for.
But
You've
you
been a
sh-
kid at this point. You was a kid playing Pop Warner football. You knew what you signed up for. You know it's favoritism. You know damn well the coach is like your mom. The only reason you played and the other kid didn't play, he was better than you. You know what you signed up for. Don't want out now. You shouldn't have came to that motherfucking team. Your mama, your dad should have got you in another team.
But look what you just said.
But you
They
can't.
brought you to the
the
team.
team. Yeah. That's,
I'm sitting here at home.
Your mom and
like,
dad is like your mom and dad is like the coach. They bring you to the team, and that's it. You don't get pick and choose what team you play on. None of that. When you get to college, you got offers. It's the only time you get to choose because of the scholarships.
you
But a
can
lot
also
of kids
transfer
don't
them.
even get those offers.
Growing up, I got to pick and choose.
There was a question they asked online. They said that most kids, like their whole life, they got to pick like the popcorn team, the high school they want to go to, and then like you just said, the offers. So they're saying that like people, because what's the name from Bama, when he took his photo, he didn't look happy. And everybody's talking about that.
Jameson
Well,
Williamson.
for that he got drafted to the
Yeah,
Lions.
he's tough.
They said, should that be a part of the draft process? Like, should teams figure out if the player actually wants to go there, or should it just like not matter?
You know what's funny? That's a great question. Me personally, I feel like no. Only reason I say no because now you're not the only one that's going to say that. There's also another 50 to 100 guys or 50 guys that's in the draft class or 100 guys that's going to try to say the same thing. So imagine if all y'all want to go to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Who the fuck going to pick you? So then another team pick you. You're showing them how ungrateful you is, and they're not going to play your ass. So you're going to be making this cheap ass. They're not even going to give you a big contract because they know he didn't want me in the first place. That's why rules have to come into play because everybody. This ain't what you say. You can't have your way. What restaurant is that?
Oh, you
Burger
can't.
King.
Burger King, you can't have your way, some shit like that. They say.
But they got to have it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can't have it your way.
But guess what? You're in their business,
You want
playing a sport. Remember this, and
This
there's
is
no
mutual.
disrespect. There's no disrespect or no racist, right? You're in a white man's company that's ran by black men, mainly, right? The most predominantly ran sport is football that's by the black man. You know what you're doing before you even come. You worked your whole life to play under this man's hands, right? Whatever he say goes. But when you're on that football field, you get to do something that you love. So you can't come into his world and try to finesse the money. When you worked hard to get there, he gave you an opportunity of your lifetime to change, not just yours, but your family's. You get what I'm saying? Because if you do it, a million other guys are going to do it, and you're taking the fun out the game now. Because now there's no more draft. Hey, he said he liked that team. Fuck the draft. Just pick him up. You get what I'm saying? There's no fun in it. It's cool when the suspense is there. The suspense is there. You're not going to always get what you want in life. That's actually teaching you lessons in football. Football is big on discipline. It's big on like being a man, brotherhood. It's teaching you lessons, bro. It's not just about, oh, hey, a team picked me up. I didn't really want to go there. Guess what? You ungrateful as fuck because there's a lot of guys that really wish they was in your shoes. Yeah. And they were actually probably better than you. But you got the chance and opportunity. So stop being a suck up and just lift your head up, walk with your best foot forward, and handle your situation. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Look at us. Yeah. we right here right now. We all was good in football. I can say y'all probably was nice too. So basketball, track. We want to be in the Olympics. We want to be in the NBA. But guess what? Somebody else got the opportunity that we was probably better than. So why the fuck is he complaining when if you actually say, hey, Phil, you play for what the fucking who's ass back in mainly back in the day? Who's ass like a team that wasn't good? The Browns was ass back in the day. Phil, you play the Giants or the Browns? Hey,
why
Phil,
you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Why you look at me? I ain't even saying.
Crazy shots fired.
Like the Bears ain't always been ass.
Now fuck that team down the street. Fuck that team.
Right? Fuck their ass. Stay over there.
If
all four of us got an offer right now, whether we like the team or not, you're gonna. If we got an offer right now, and I said I never play football again, but they gave me an offer right now and said, Joe, just train. We gonna give you 3 months to train crazy. We gonna give you an offer. I'm taking. I don't care what team it is, and my favorite team is the Eagles. I don't care because I signed up in your world, but I'm coming to show the love of my game in your world. So whatever your rules is, cool. As long as you're not disrespecting me. That's it. They didn't physically say, you black man, I'm not taking you. No, they just telling you, I have rules on the table that you signed a contract on. That's all. You get what I'm saying?
It's fine print, basically.
It's fine print. You get what I'm saying? We know the overall thing is the white man's world, but guess what? Once we get enough money and you shut the fuck up and just play football, guess what? You leave a motherfucking world and go create your own world. And now, exactly. You get what I'm saying?
It's at the BS.
I don't think that his issue is that he doesn't want to play there. I feel, and I don't think it's the whole that he doesn't want to play running back and wide receiver. I think it's more of like popularity. Like I feel like he just wants to play for another, like you know what I'm saying, like a more contending team. You know what I mean? I think that's how I see it. I don't think that.
I mean, they got
he
good
cares
defense.
that it's the Niners.
They went to the AFC.
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a question.
They don't get more contending than that.
I just got a
one
real
game
big
away.
question, right?
He
So
really
when
didn't want to play both positions.
So when it comes to football, right? Whether you're on a good team or an ass team, right? When you're in the NFL, everybody made it to the NFL and signed a contract. And y'all might not all be on the same level of talent, but that means you have some type of talent to make it to the NFL.
Right.
So when you play on an ass team, what makes the team good or bad is what?
The players.
And what else?
Chemistry. All the front office.
Right there, right?
I agree.
So the Jets, for instance, some of the most talented players that came through there, they not getting so far because the office,
the coaching,
the Cowboys has the best talent in the NFL right now, the biggest talent in the NFL. They not getting nowhere because
the coaches
the
hold you
owner
back.
and
That too.
The owner takes all these players for the money, and then you not surrounding them around nobody because y'all want to play favorites. Y'all want to play this, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying? So it all starts from somewhere.
Moneyball don't win in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. 100%, 100%. You need chemistry, bro. The Eagles, we won a Super Bowl.
You need chemistry.
And we didn't have no star players.
You need the right coaches. You have to play your players in their position and not out of their position. What you have to use your players to the best of their abilities, not what you want them to do. That's kind of like the key to success of coaching.
That's why they should have kept Tim Tebow.
For all those people who saying, Jay, what about the Rams? They won on Moneyball. That team was constructed and built around.
And they have a good
already,
coach,
and
though.
they just added in a good quarterback. It's a whole.
They have a
different
good- yeah,
coach.
like,
They
they
have a
always been
good
nice.
coach. They had a whole winning team around him already. They needed one
Yeah.
piece.
Smart. They was smart. They did
That's why
they
Moneyball
did
won.
everything they were supposed to do to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They picked exactly the
Weezy
players.
outta here.
They picked the players they needed.
Yeah. Speaking of like these players, there's some free agents that's still available.
I want them all. I want them all.
One of the biggest names got cut this week. He's ranked like number 18 on NFL. James Bradbury. Damn. Hate to see it. You got Odell Beckham is the highest ranked. He's number 11. Dwayne Brown is number 14.
He said they all free agents.
Yeah, they are free agents. You got Clowney's a free agent. He's number 19.
I don't think he's gonna get picked up this time, bro.
Who Klein?
You think he was tired of him?
That's a lot of bag they paying for 3 sacks.
Hey,
Yo.
think about it. You know what it is. It's
Not give
all
him a 1 year.
sometimes
He only
it-
29.
That's what he just came off of, Frank. What you mean?
Sometimes it's all about the. It's sometimes like y'all said, it's a system. It's the system.
Yeah, the scheme.
Like
You
it's
have
a
the scheme
system.
of the player,
Like
too. Like,
it's a
like if
system.
He was
use him-
with Titans, right?
No, he was the Browns
Seahawks?
last year. Browns last
He
year.
was Browns last
He's
year.
the
Oh,
Browns.
Browns, damn.
He played
He
at
said,
all
"Damn."
those teams, though.
Yeah, but
He
that's
did
a hard
like-
team
he
to play
played
in.
for
Now that I
worse
think about
fucking
it,
teams that he had to actually be the key player. He played for the fucking bum ass Browns.
He wasn't
and-
a key player on the
and-
defense.
No,
but he
no, I'm
got-
saying, but
He got
he
Garrett.
played for the Texans as well.
Garrett,
you know what I'm
he's a-
saying?
He also
He
had
ain't
J.J.
human,
Watt
bro.
on that D-line with him.
Yeah, exactly. But my whole
Bro,
point is,
he a good Batman, but he just don't get sacks. He a good run stopper, but he just don't produce in the sack.
well, even that though, like sometimes you gotta look at it too. No matter how good you is, you could be the best player in the NFL like Jalen Ramsey. He the best DB in the NFL, cornerback in the NFL. But that Super Bowl game, old boy made him look bad. And he made him look bad not because he was better than him. He made him look bad because Jalen Ramsey was overplaying it. He
Yes,
was too
he was
confident
really
and
aggressive.
nobody was gonna do shit to him. And the universe answered his ass. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
fucking
I mean,
universe
I mean,
go
and we
fucking
and we
universe.
spoke about this play. Technically speaking, though, he didn't really get burnt that play when
Nah, he pushed off a little bit.
That's
I ain't
what I'm
gonna lie,
saying.
he did push
felt
off.
like
he kinda pushed off a
tripped a
little
little. Like it wasn't like
That's football.
Yeah.
no. I'm just that should have.
That
Never
shit
mind.
happened.
Hey,
They,
bro,
that's
bro,
it.
I ain't
That
gonna
same
lie.
game they
Yeah, I ain't
called
gonna
him
lie,
back. So
he
that's,
bro,
that's,
he
what,
got
that's
beat.
what I'm saying.
He got beat 2 times, and one time the quarterback didn't even throw Jamar Chase the football, and he was wide the fuck open. And I was like, yo, oh my god, he about to score. Literally,
That game
one
was
play was
crazy.
wide open. I ain't gonna lie, he just what it is. Jamar Chase
Different.
is different.
I've been
And
telling y'all. for
Jalen
the
Ramsey
past
is
3
the
years,
best
he's
corner
different.
in the
Nobody
NFL
wants
because
to
you
see
actually put him against the best out of 10. Ramsey gonna shut his ass down. I'm not gonna lie to you because he just that type of football player.
He's physical.
His levels of IQ in the game is ridiculous. Like he's actually the Dion, the dude from the Patriots, 24. What's
Ty Law?
Yeah, Ty Law.
Ty
He's
Law.
all of these guys. Charles Wilson. He's all of them in one. The kid is different.
He tall too.
but
He's
he
like
talks so
6'3".
much. Yeah, you gotta think like he's
6'3",
tall.
6'4".
Yeah.
And he's
He gotta be
sassy.
in your
And
face.
he's sassy.
He gonna be in your
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
You gonna
yeah.
you gonna
Sad.
feel him
He talk shit.
physically. Like
Yo,
physically, you
the
gonna
way he
feel
was
him, bro.
Walking
Like
to the locker room in that
He's like,
video
I don't know.
will always kill me. I don't know why he mad.
I don't. You can ask him.
Go ask him.
And I
Yo,
love
my
him
man's
because
super
he
sassy,
an
bro.
arrogant ass, you know, like he
Yo,
an arrogant
he's funny,
motherfucker.
bro.
Like,
He's
because he
funny,
talk,
bro.
y'all think about when you nice, you talk shit, you just laugh instead of arguing
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Because that's what Dion told him. He was like, yo, you talk a lot of shit, and I love that shit. But he was like, yo, you so nice that you could just laugh at motherfuckers and walk away. And that's what he do now. He was fighting everybody. Now, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, like that's all you gotta do. Like it's crazy.
oh man, we got Melvin Ingram at 25.
Chill, Melvin went crazy a little bit this year.
Nah, he did kick up with for the Chiefs. And you
And
got
he's only 25.
no. He's ranked number 25.
I was about to say like what?
Nah, he's 33. He
Oh, I
old.
was about to say like,
Oh.
word up. Like, why are you free?
You got Rob Gronkowski. I think he's gonna
Yeah, he going back to the
Wherever
Bucks.
Brady at,
Yeah.
if
You
Brady
think he
stay
gonna
with
sign?
the Bucks this year, he's going with Brady. Wherever Brady go, he going.
You know he be
Brady
D
retired,
riding.
he's out.
You got Jarvis Landry at number 20, ranked number
Bears.
27. He said Bears.
Now he going to the Saints.
You think so?
That's home.
You think
The
so?
Tyrod
it's
back
home.
together.
Yeah.
I don't know, Landry.
I think he fit. Well, you said Saints.
Bears first.
Oh no,
but
my bad. You said Bears.
I
but
just
you
feel
said
like
Saints.
since it's home, that's why I
Yeah.
said Saints. But I would love him on the Bears, bro. I think that's somebody that we need. We need an alpha receiver.
Honestly,
like
I honestly, they're gonna call me crazy. I could probably see Jerry trying to get him, Jerry Jones.
Baltimore.
That too. That's
I
a, that's, a,
agree.
that's a that's a that's a
Baltimore.
Spot in the receiver.
they don't throw the ball. What
But
are they
that's why
gonna have him
need
for?
him. They need a veteran wide receiver. They got all rookie wide receivers. They need
Yeah,
a
they
veteran.
mad young, bro.
They
need a
have
veteran.
receivers. They just don't throw the fucking ball. If you're not Mark Andrews, bro, you're not getting the ball. Don't even think about it.
You know Hollywood had 100 catches last year, right?
Man, that boy a dog. I like him.
Yeah, they
He
traded
young.
ball though.
He
how
young
many
dog.
how many touchdowns he dropped though?
Hey,
Well, he
that's why
wild.
they go get Jarvis, so you ain't dropping them
yeah,
touchdowns.
nah, Jarvis got hands.
Until you pick him up on fantasy.
Yo, what?
Then he turned into a poodle.
I know.
He know from experience.
He turned to a chihuahua.
Said bro went for a pit bull to a poodle in an hour.
I just like the way I like him and Lamar Jackson duo. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like,
they feed off each other.
yeah.
Two young fast ass players. They feed off each other. You know
And
what
they
I'm
both
saying? Everybody.
from like
you know
the
what I'm saying?
trenches. Like,
Snapchat stories before the game.
yeah, OD, hilarious.
Hilarious.
You see the loudest Florida music.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
Crazy, right?
nah, Nike
Bro.
text.
bro.
Yeah,
I've
ski mask.
def seen a video of Lamar serving Chick-fil-A in a video. I swear
Yo,
to God.
yo,
Fully
I saw
ski
that.
mask down and
Bro,
everything. I'm like,
yeah,
yo,
he was
he's
at the
wild.
front of the cash register and shit.
Bro.
That's gangster though.
So they got Trey Flowers. He said that's gangster.
No, it ain't.
That's gangster. Now I'm
That's
gonna tell you why,
gangster.
because you got people that think they too good for people. They feel like they
No,
can't
you
walk into
right.
a restaurant and
True.
be a worker. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we got Will Fuller is still on the board.
That motherfucker ass now.
Nah, he probably going to Cleveland
Security.
Probably.
They need
because you know everybody be D-riding the show.
And you got Julio Jones. Julio Jones.
It's like all of them washed up.
My
Besides Odell.
man's legs do not work.
They got too much. They got too much beating. They got too much body. Like
Yeah.
them motherfuckers
too
out.
much trying them times.
Odell gonna be one of the motherfuckers get picked up because they just want to see if he bouncing back off that injury. That's it.
Nah, he
Nah,
will.
nah.
I think he
will,
has
he
a
will.
lot left. He has a lot left.
That's my boy. He good.
Bro, if he didn't get hurt in that Super
That's my
Bowl,
boy. He good.
On my mother, he would have broke history. He would have broke down his history. He didn't
Boy
fight
would have had like 300 receiving yards.
5 touchdowns.
Eli Apple was fighting for his fucking life.
Cause
it wasn't working. It was not working.
You can't leave that motherfucker 1-on-1 because they was trying to get Cup out the way.
Yep.
And they was trying to like keep Cup like straight tight locked down
And Cup was still
one,
cooking.
and still cooking. Then 1-on-1 with Odell, you know
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying? You
nightmare.
bogus if you leave him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Nobody can guard him out there. It was that,
And
that
all-
shit was-
yo,
that shit was-
it was funny.
He had
Nobody
two catches with like 50 yards, something like that. No, 40 something yards.
Bro,
He got hurt.
I literally won my shit in the beginning, like my FanDuel,
Yeah.
because I betted that he was gonna get over I think it was 55 or 65 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I lost that fan dude
Yeah, I
because he was
missed-
1 yard short.
Yeah,
And I made it. I won. So I won my shit. I won my
I
shit.
think
Damn.
I used the other app that we use. That's why.
FanDuel, I definitely
I
used
felt like
FanDuel.
a couple of like yards short because he got hurt. I'm like,
And I said
damn.
Cup was gonna score
Hey, I
too.
know that's my favorite receiver. See, I know I was crying.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, my dog, man.
Word, I was about to cry too. Cause if they had lost, I'd have been mad as hell.
My dog, man.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we got this NBA score behind us, and that shit looking
They
crazy.
need some of this right here. Water.
Nah, they need some milk.
Gatorade. That's a
They
whole lot
need
of ass.
some milk.
Yo, imagine if you would bet tonight on them though.
Oh, that shit
That's
like,
like the
hey,
sliders
yo,
is
y'all
up.
tried?
1,000.
He
Shit crazy.
whooped they ass.
But yeah, man, I know my boy Curry about to come back next game. Wow.
You hope
That's
so.
probably what it is, bro. They probably trying to finish that shit.
At home,
at
yeah.
home.
But you know how that FanDuel shit is, man. These Vegas bets, they the ones who got them. They got the refs right in their hand. They know
Yeah,
what
I
the fuck
feel
is
like that
gonna go on.
sometimes.
Just think about this.
I used to think that
Nobody
before.
Yo,
but-
bet
Slim,
it.
you and Slim.
Yeah, but nah, I got over that
Bro, only reason
already.
I say it's true, bro. I swear to God on my mama. Everything that I ever went against with my family or anybody that was betting, I always won because I did exactly. I know what the Vegas bet's gonna do. Tom Brady in the Super Bowl versus Atlanta. I said that Tom Brady was gonna come back because they wanted to make him look like they wanted him to be the GOAT. So they gonna make sure he came back in that second half, and he did the shit. Cam Newton lost the Super Bowl because his dumb ass dropped the
'Cause he
football.
ass.
Nah, bro. He was one hell of a quarterback that year, bro. He let that fucking football look right in his face, and he just looked at it and just let them recover.
Oh yeah, he was like,
Bro,
I'm trying to
bro,
get
bro.
paid. you know?
Just think about this shit, bro. This
Yeah.
is shit that happens every fucking year, bro. And even
It
in
be some weird
basketball, think
shit.
about it. Everybody was going, nobody was going to bet with them because John Morant wasn't playing. But guess what? If you bet with them, look how much money you'd have made tonight. If I put $100 on that game that they was going to win, where I was least coming out with least 15.
But you
and
got to
better.
think about it like this, bro. You really think that that FanDuel calling Steph Curry like, yo, bro, make sure y'all have bad games.
That's the play. It's not the
I don't
place
think
to rest.
officiating can't just
It's not
control.
refs, bro.
Officiating can
Bro,
make you lose by 40, though.
Oh no,
refs?
not about 40.
No.
But
But
I will say this.
Bro,
But I will say this.
Refs can control the
They
fucking
could,
game.
but
I
to a
will
certain
say this.
extent, I
Trust me.
feel.
When the Suns lost the other day, the refs controlled the fuck out that game. They Chris Paul was getting ridiculous foul calls. I'm like, bro, I'm about to turn this shit off, bro. Like, I'm not really even a CP3 fan, but the fouls that they gave CP3, bro, I'm like, bro, that cannot be a foul.
A ref
bro.
can't control you.
Bro,
missing
he
the ball.
barely touched somebody's hand,
A ref
and they
can't
called the
control.
foul.
Oh, he about to make this one right here.
No, but they can
FanDuel.
call fouls though. They can call
Like,
fouls.
Nah,
Points.
call ill. Just think about what controls
call
the
foul.
game.
That's
Any sport
points.
that you play, what controls it is. Just think about it. Any game that you play, even in
You
your
go on
biggest games
runs.
of your career, it's all the refs. Like,
I mean, that's
one,
what basketball
one penalty,
game of runs,
one
though.
Yeah,
penalty,
that's what I'm saying. So
a foul,
Takes
ejection from
away
the
your
game.
momentum.
Like the
momentum.
People
Yes.
foul out.
Yo, think about look at
Bro,
McCombs.
CP3 fouled in the fourth
I
quarter.
don't know, man. I just think about it as it's fucking gambling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It ain't that.
That's
Nah,
what- that's what
hell no.
gambling
Because
is, right?
the weirdest shit has been with that.
I don't
shit,
feel like
though,
I
bro.
just feel like people wouldn't go to a professional team to then try to lose because somebody's bad.
But
Hey,
it's
bro.
entertainment. But it's entertainment.
Hey, bro.
Bro,
let me put you on game. Hold up. Let me put you on game. It's a show on Netflix called Bad Sports. The documentary.
Oh yeah, I watched that. I
So
watched
you
that.
know that was
Nah,
wrong.
yo. This how you
It
tell
don't
them.
matter.
How
Look
long
at the-
ago was that? Though?
what's the
Okay, so
boxer
bro,
name?
wait.
But how long ago was
Jake
that?
Paul?
That wasn't that long ago, bro.
How
that
long was-
that was in the
Jake
90s.
Paul?
That wasn't
Who
that
you
long
for?
ago.
That's a long
Which
time
one?
ago.
Okay,
black
I'm gonna go
dude.
another long time
Oh,
ago.
the
If you want, it's a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah,
You see that punch?
Did
Did you see that punch?
Yo, bro.
Nobody watch fucking hockey.
the Lakers, the first year that
Nah,
they
he was
won
talking
a
about-
championship and winning for the Lakers, they wanted a college coach. He wouldn't come out of college because the mob was gonna kill him if he came out of college. They wound up killing his best friend, putting him in the trunk, and putting the Lakers owner card in the
You
trunk
think they
with him.
doing that in 2022 though?
Hell, what?
Nah, he was talking about the Jake Paul. So Jake Paul,
Look
how
at
when
the-
he knocked my man's out.
The YouTube shit, the
That-
YouTube when they
that
doing
was
the fights,
crazy,
bro.
bro.
Oh, but that-
nah,
that-
but bro,
that's
you gotta think
different.
about it, bro.
That's
no,
different.
But bro,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do
that's
all
different.
this shit for entertainment,
It's on-
bro.
it's
They
on-
do
it's on
all this for
FanDuel.
entertainment.
Nah, that fight wasn't on FanDuel.
It wasn't?
It might have been.
You sure?
It was not. It was only on only certain sportsbook had it.
Yeah, they.
The betting.
The betting odds or something.
Yeah, nah, it was. It's
like the
But the
Mike
way he
Tyson
got knocked
shit
out,
was
that
on
was
FanDuel.
crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, the Mike Tyson.
Even the
fight
Mike
was on
Tyson
FanDuel.
shit, everybody know between me, everybody knew that shit was gonna be a draw because they knew for a fact
Nah.
they both got legacies. They not letting them boys go.
Yeah,
out
they
there
said
and
it.
make, like,
They said
one
it was a
spot.
no knockout clause. in the
Yeah,
fight.
they knew how that shit was gonna go, but
Nah,
everybody else
Mike had a little
different.
flashback though.
He hit his ass in that corner with the uppercut to the rib. He almost died.
I forgot who the fuck.
Shit, I almost shitted on myself.
Sugar
When he-
Ray? Tyson fought
Sugar
again?
Ray, I think, right?
Roy
Nah, he
Jones.
fought
No,
Roy
Jones,
Jones
Roy
Jr.
Jones. That's
Roy
Sugar Ray.
Jones. Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. hit him with the uppercut. I almost shitted on myself.
Yo,
Mike
tell you.
still got it.
I felt it. Ooh.
I felt it.
Ooh. You had to put one of these in the chair.
Yo, so what do you guys think about
That's
Jokic winning the MVP?
Oh, Jokic. Oh,
I mean,
bro, I like Jokic.
I do.
I like Jokic.
You don't think Embiid should have won it?
Hell no. Hell no.
He flopped too much. He be
Hell
annoying.
Yo,
at
people
times.
be hating on the
Nah, 'cause he a
Sixers
clown.
so much.
Nah,
It's
you
not
know
even
what
a
it is. Yeah,
secret.
you know what it is, bro. They got the teams that get hated on the most got so much talent that people hate the fact that they
That's
don't
what I'm
make
saying.
it, bro.
Embiid
they
is
really,
nice,
bro. Embiid
bro.
and Ben Simmons is
No,
fucking
Embiid is
dogs.
nice,
Ben
but
Simmons
Jokic
a
is
pussy.
better.
He a pussy.
Who's in the playoffs right now?
Embiid.
Bro,
That say it don't matter,
it
bro.
don't, Jokic will give
Nah,
you
fuck
40
that. Nah,
easy
fuck that.
every night. if
And
he had to.
lose 40 and lose.
No, he's a like triple double.
It don't matter. Nah, shut up.
It's him.
If you an MVP, you
It's
should
him,
be able to
bro.
do by
You're
yourself.
wildin',
Say
bro.
nah.
Yeah,
And got swept.
Most valuable player.
bro.
Who's the most valuable to their team?
You huh?
Yes, they
League.
will.
Joel Embiid went down. The Sixers would still ball out.
You are crazy.
Hard.
You without Harden, they wouldn't ball though.
Hard as theirs.
Maxie been kicking it up a little bit too.
To me personally, I ain't gonna lie. If Ja Morant would have got hurt, he's getting MVP for me. I'm not gonna.
Nah, I don't think they gave it.
Bro, no, I'm saying I would have gave him MVP.
Oh, you
bro.
would've gave it to him.
hands
But
down
yeah.
because
All
bro,
John Morant does,
Nah, he tough.
then he gonna
Yo,
dunk
that's
on
my
you.
cousin.
Bro,
That's my
bro.
cousin like that. Yo.
He can't
That's my
shoot.
cousin like that.
He's
yo.
literally Russell.
Yeah.
He's literally Russell Westbrook, bro.
Nah.
He better.
Nah, yo, Russell Westbrook was way better than John Morant. Now, yes, he was, bro. Russell Westbrook was getting triple doubles like it was no tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Russell Westbrook, listen, he's
Now
done
he's
his wrong.
ass because
I'm
he
not-
bricks
No,
shots.
I'm not taking shit away from the boy.
Nah.
The boy is a fucking dog.
Nah, Russ.
Ja Morant is the new.
Russell was better than him, bro. Russell was way better than John Morant, bro. John Morant is nowhere near Russell than how nice
Give
Russell
him
was
the same amount
in
of
his
years.
prime.
Give him the
Ja-
same amount
Ja
of years.
kinda-
All right, we gonna
give him
see.
the same amount of years that Russell Wilson. Because remember, Russell Westbrook. Remember, we were just comparing years until somebody just coming in. Give him the same amount of years that Russell Westbrook put in. I guarantee you, John Morant, if he stay healthy, he gonna shit on the NBA. Everybody right now know that he's a demon. They know that you can't D that boy. That boy's a dog.
And he
does
will
what he
dunk
wants.
on you.
He
wait,
does
wait,
what he
quick
wants.
question, quick
He does what he wants.
Quick question.
He on your
and be
shit.
honest. Wasn't the league tough? Not, I don't want to say tougher, but weren't there better players, right? When Russell Westbrook was in his prime than there is right now, than the players that John Morant is playing against.
No. No. Hell no. You're right. No.
It's a faster league, but there was way much better players before.
Now than it was back in the day. Back in the day.
Not back in the day. I'm talking about Russ, like Russ era.
Russ,
like,
but
like
you talking about, okay, that's-
2016, 2015,
but that's still-
2014, when LeBron.
Bro, them niggas do not play defense. Only person that was nobody really played defense now, bro. So it was more athletes than anything. Back in the day, like the early 2000s and before that, them motherfuckers was playing defense.
Nah,
you
yeah.
say Ron Artest, all of them was going
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Now,
Nah,
them
but
niggas
you
don't
can't
play
hand
defense.
check.
Everything is all about offense. That's why you putting up 134 fucking 160 something points games. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
I mean,
Russ
because they
and
wanted
them
more
was
points.
playing. Yo, Russ and them had to go through the Lakers, right? They had to go through the Spurs. Like that Spurs team.
But they was selfish.
crazy.
He was selfish.
John Morant has not even seen none of those teams yet, bro. A team
he's
to that
selfish,
caliber yet.
bro. Though he's selfish. Russ is selfish. He's a great player. I'll take
Now
shit away
he's
from him.
selfish. He wasn't
He was
selfish
selfish
before.
back then too. That's why him and KD couldn't win a fucking
Nah,
championship.
KD is weird, bro.
They
I
couldn't
don't
win a
wanna get into that
championship,
topic right
but
now.
they couldn't win a championship.
KD's
They both
weird.
was about to
Russ is
sell.
weird.
What you talking?
They both one of them went to
literally
Brooklyn.
He
Look at Brooklyn now.
left
They ain't do
after
shit
they
now.
was
You
up
know what I'm saying?
3-1. There was a
You know what I'm
3-1.
saying? Look at Kyrie. Kyrie
explain
doing
that.
all
You
of this
bugging, bro.
to win a championship, but
You
he not doing
bugging.
this shit
You
without
bugging.
LeBron.
You bugging.
Go watch that series.
And Kyrie to me is the
You're
best
bugging.
point guard in the building.
You're
In the
bugging.
game.
That series,
But-
they was up 3-1. KD put them up 3-1, and I'm hot in
And
this
they-
game.
they couldn't
And
close.
Russ didn't like it. He did not like that shit. And for 4 games in a row, Russ
They
chucked. The second time, KD used to come down court. It was like, what the fuck, bro? I'm hot. Give me the ball.
If Russ would have cared, if that would have been true, he wouldn't have been mad when KD left.
That's
'Cause
why
he would've been happy.
He was more mad.
I'm
He was
mad
What you
'cause
mean
I'm
that's
by
not?
myself.
He would have been
Yeah.
happy.
I'm mad
he was
you
more
left me
mad.
by
If he's
myself.
mad, if he's mad that
exactly.
KD's getting all the shine,
Nah.
if he
He
leaves, why he gonna be?
He wasn't
why
mad about
get
that.
butthurt?
He thought that they was gonna build a dynasty because all the teams were doing it. They thought they was
Yeah.
gonna build the
They-
dynasty around him and KD. That's
But
what he
Harden
thought.
left
Right,
first,
When
though.
once
but
he
y'all
once
just
your boy
said,
left,
but y'all just said that
Harden
he
left
was
first.
jealous of him though. So how
During
you trying
the
to?
game, if you
He wanted to be seen as an equal. He didn't want him gone.
exactly.
That's what the
like
problem was. He
Kyrie,
didn't wanna
like
be a
Kyrie,
Robin.
he did. He do the same shit Kyrie do, but Kyrie is more getting to the point that he know he got to play team ball for him to actually be known as a great.
So-
he know what he need to do. Russ
And he
said,
got the
"Fuck
best
that."
handles
Russ
in
said,
the
"Fuck
league.
that. I'm gonna put up triple doubles and all that. I don't give a fuck
Russ
y'all how y'all
wanted,
like me."
Russ wanted it to be Batman and Batman instead of Batman.
Bro,
Exactly.
all I'm saying is
Exactly.
you can't make somebody make a shot. So
You can't.
He was averaging a triple double for 3 seasons straight, and it was 10 plus assists. And
So
you
let me ask you a
cannot
question.
make
But he
you
had hella
cannot make
turnovers,
somebody
so
make
watch
a,
this, so
it
watch
don't
this.
matter though.
Why this how you
He
killing
had hella
shit? This how you
turnovers.
killing shit though. Watch this.
Yeah, hella
Memphis, right? Without John Morant, you think they was making the playoffs?
No, they did. They actually
I
won
think
a
so.
bunch of games.
They won
You think
28
they-
and
No, no.
Tyus Jones has the best assist to turnover ratio in the league right now.
Dude, let's
Every-
be real.
since
No,
he's been
let's
in the
be
league.
real. You think that they're gonna get to they're gonna take it another level without John Morant?
Nah.
Even with John Morant, they're not gonna go nowhere.
Oh, okay,
though.
exactly. They would have made it, but they wouldn't. So here we go. I'm gonna give you an example.
Bro, they wouldn't beat the Timberwolves without John Morant, bro. You trying to tell me they wouldn't have beat the Timberwolves without John Morant? You trying to tell me that they could not beat the Timberwolves without John Morant?
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it don't matter. Like this, like they playing the Warriors. This is only their first.
But the
real team that
Warriors
they're
have
playing.
3 Hall of Famers. Put,
That's what I'm
like-
saying.
like, on their
This is
team.
literally the only real team that they're playing, and he's not even playing.
I think if they played Dallas, they had a better shot. Only problem would have been Luka.
Maybe.
Luka would have been their only problem.
Luka is a man.
Maybe.
And nobody I think could guard Luka. But if they could have put up points and matched their energy, then they would have had a better chance. They're not beating Golden State, bro. They're not
Who
beating
not?
Golden
Memphis
State.
not?
Yeah, they know.
I'm sorry, but yo, Y'all might got it fucked up, but I could bet we could take a bet on that motherfucker. I guarantee you.
Nah,
I
Luke is a bucket.
watch how that shit come and John Morant gonna come back for the next playoff
no.
series. I'm telling you why.
Nah.
Because
Bugging,
just
bro.
like with Brooklyn did so fucking good. You could bet that Brooklyn was gonna take the shit to shit.
Nah,
Soon as they
I
got to the
didn't.
playoffs, soon as they got to the
I didn't.
playoffs,
You
and
a
it started really
Knicks fan.
counting.
I
What
didn't.
you-
Soon as they got to the playoffs and it really was supposed to count, bro. On my mother, they shit the fucking bed.
No, it's not Day. It's Kevin Durant.
Nah.
Kevin Durant
He
never
forgot how
gonna-
to play
no,
basketball.
but think about it,
That
he
was,
never know.
that was Ramadan Kyrie's fault.
Nah,
Kyrie showed the fuck up.
Nah.
Kyrie showed up.
Jason Tatum was on his ass.
yeah.
The motherfucking Boston, Jason Tatum and old boy Brown,
was in his
they
head,
start
though.
getting their ass.
They
on my
was in
mama.
his ass.
And Marcus
Nah,
Smart
they was in his ass.
was going crazy on him. And that boy defense be crazy.
Real question for y'all: if James Harden would have been on that team, right, when they was, I think they would have beat the Celtics.
Hell no. James Harden can't even win a
bugging,
playoff
bro.
game. He can't even get far.
Bugging, bro.
He
Y'all
can't even get far.
drunk.
This is the farthest he got
You
in his
guys are
life.
drunk, bro.
Nah,
This is the
thing
farthest he got
in his
Harden,
life.
Harden is,
Bro.
yo, you know what's funny? Somebody said to me, they was like, Harden fucking stinks, bro. I said, nah, he don't stink, bro. I said, Harden is good.
People be hating,
Harden
bro.
is just getting older. And they changed the rules where he's not getting all those foul calls. Yeah, he gets like eight,
And he's
eight,
still,
like 8-9
he
fouls.
still finished top 3 and field goal attempted.
So,
yes,
And
you
they
can't know.
they
You
changed
can't
the
know.
rule for
but
him,
the thing is,
and
though,
he still
Harden,
did it.
but Harden is not as quick with the step backs anymore. If you watch Harden is not as fast no more with the ball.
I mean, you don't have
and
to.
you know that his hamstring, bro. the
Nah,
game
you
is
can't.
faster,
You think
like
about it.
said.
I don't think nobody taking nothing away from him. I just feel
Yeah.
like they're saying that he's slowing down.
Ex-
It's
because
true.
he-
But I mean,
because
that's
he getting
Westbrook,
older.
bro.
But
People
no,
are human.
you're right. But
Yeah, no,
you're
not
right.
everybody's
No,
LeBron,
No, you're
bro.
right.
No, we
But
saying
no,
that.
not even.
But-
No, even LeBron, bro. LeBron is not as powerful as he used to be. He's slowing down too.
Yeah.
He's trying to stay in the game just long enough to play with his son. LeBron would have
Word.
been left. You get what I'm saying? These players are getting older, bro. So even with Westbrook, I ain't gonna lie. He's a fucking dog, bro. But he's getting to the
Hey,
point when he
Westbrook
came
is
to the
crazy.
Lakers, and the Lakers is my team. When he came to us, bro, I ain't even want to say he was a jock. It was more the fact that you're not who you used to be, bro. Sometimes you got to change your game up and adjust to these new players and the new schemes just to win.
Spoke about
And
that.
also, I feel like that's
You got to play as a team. When you get older, you got to play as a team.
For long
When
term.
LeBron and them, we
you got
won a
older, you
championship with the
gotta
Lakers
shoot.
because they played as a team. They had a whole bunch of old motherfuckers, and we won a championship because they played as a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh. You see that Heat jersey?
Salty.
Back in the day, those players, they used to understand having a second life in the league. Like Jason Richardson, fucking Ray Allen, they was high flyers. They changed the
Jump shot. I told you. As you get older, you got to get the jump shot.
understood that like I have to have a second act in the league.
I mean, look at LeBron. Look at LeBron now.
You remember Paul Pierce? This nigga thought he was still a fucking walking.
And yeah, you saw that shit. His motherfuckers start shitting in bed, bro. Exactly.
Bro, that boy got a ring though, so it don't matter.
Who, Paul Pierce?
Yup.
And
He-
I
he
ain't
can't
gonna
really
lie.
disrespect
Nah,
him,
nah,
though.
think
No,
about
he
it.
was clutch.
Nah, you know
I
what
ain't
it
gonna
is?
hold you.
Nobody did. Is people don't disrespect Paul Pierce because he's ass. People disrespect him because he stands out of pocket. He tries
talks a
to.
lot.
He tries to act like he was motherfucking
Yeah,
Kobe
right.
better than Kobe, or he was just as bro. cut
But
the
is that
shit.
bad though, bro?
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think that's that. I mean,
no.
Nah,
What
that
I'm
Kobe
saying
I
is
feel like
this.
it's good to
When
have
you,
confidence,
I'm not
you
gonna
know
lie
what
to
I'm
you. I'm confident like a motherfucker. But if a motherfucker shitting on me, I'm not gonna speak on it, bro.
nah,
he
fuck
speaks
that,
on-
bro. I got a
bro.
ring.
Okay, he got a ring.
Huh? So
Kobe
what?
took some rings
Talking
from
shit,
you.
my boy. Kobe got motherfucking 5 rings. That nigga, yo, listen, that one ring got shit on 5, bro. Just like Tom Brady. I don't even like that motherfucker, but that motherfucker the GOAT. That nigga got rings for days. That nigga rings.
He like
could
this.
somebody could get married like 6 or 7 times with that motherfucker rings he got, bro. He a dog, bro.
Bro,
That
he's
boy got
crazy.
rings. So
I just feel like you could be confident with
you
yourself.
can't-
I mean,
bro.
nah, you
And I
can
feel like
be
people
like,
just hate him just because he's Paul Pierce and because he played with KG too, bro. That has a lot to do.
he do. He be disrespecting LeBron. Yo, he hate on LeBron 100, bro. All the time. And LeBron no disrespect, but that motherfucker.
So you want him to be mad? He was getting his ass beat almost every year by
Kobe
LeBron.
and LeBron.
And you want him to be cool with him? Like, yeah, that's he's not Draymond, bro. He's not Draymond, bro.
Look at a motherfucker like KG. When KG retired, everybody he talked shit about, he get him their respect.
Yeah.
He don't give LeBron.
That's
his
why your
respect
wife tastes
that,
like Honey
though.
Nut
He still-
Cheerios.
He still hate LeBron a little bit, but he still hate LeBron a little bit. No, I'm not gonna say yeah because I haven't. I watched some episodes,
Give LeBron his respect.
but he still hate him though.
Even if, bro, Paul Pierce, that motherfucker act like LeBron is trash, and everybody just
You know what it is?
He
Because
just be
it knocked
drunk,
him,
bro.
It
That's
knocked him.
it.
It knocked him out of
It's the same man that left in a wheelchair. They came back and play basketball.
my whole career like it was the Linsanity era.
Yeah, real, yeah.
Why you gotta say out of all? That's crazy, bro.
Yo,
that's
that's
your own
crazy.
show. Left and
Crazy,
right.
yo. He
Yeah,
good.
that's
Wow,
crazy.
it be your own engineers.
Wow.
Take these stickers off, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Oh man, but
Raymond Felton, my goat, too.
yeah.
Oh, nah, I'm out.
Nah,
Nah,
but in all honesty,
episode over.
Yeah, nah.
Now,
I like Gallinari.
How old are you?
Oh, D.
Oh, shit, chill. Yo, you on your ass.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
They said I look like Eric Snow.
The accuracy is crazy.
Niggas starting chill.
Nah,
Yo,
serious.
crazy.
who you guys really see winning this year though? For real.
Golden State Warriors. Yeah. Somebody said that dusty jersey.
You look dusty.
Sweet. You got 2 teams, so it don't count.
No, he
I
got
bet he
Mark
got 10
more
teams.
than
He got half
in
the league.
football and
You heard,
basketball
like-
than anything else.
Son, he got half the league. Talk about.
Hey, yo,
Boy,
y'all ain't
just
gonna lie.
really watch all
Y'all,
the
y'all about to
games
y'all about to
and
get up
say
out of
they
there though. Y'all about to get up out of there, bro.
Yeah.
My Lakers about to rebound for next year. We about to go crazy next year. Trust me.
bro. Philly on tie the game. Philly on tie the game,
Yeah,
and then they
man,
gonna
yeah.
beat y'all
Speaking
in
of
Miami,
coaches.
and you're gonna be
Speaking
sick.
of coaches. Speaking of coaches.
Harden
Kings
about to put
signed
y'all in a
Mark-
casket.
Mike Brown as the head coach. Kings.
You know what I gotta say about that though? That the Kings always sign the Golden State's intern coach because they did the same thing with
Man, that played for the Lakers.
Luke Walton.
Luke Walton.
But
And
why-
they signed
That
him
shit
because he
lasted a week.
word up.
They like, we got Luke Walton. Get the fuck out of here.
They started what like 15-0. They started like 15-0 with him, right? Like 15-1. The Warriors. No, I'm talking about the Warriors started like 15-1 with him.
That was the fastest.
Bro,
That
it's
shit was like a revolving door.
I just said good morning.
Good night. Good morning.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the same shit, bro. They have this love for the Golden
No,
State.
he
Nah,
is. He
I know,
is.
but
He is.
I feel like there was better options.
Mark
Like
Jackson.
who? Yeah. Mark Jackson need a job, bro.
No, they not.
Nah, yo, they
Nah,
should.
he
though.
pushed-
They
They
getting
should.
Kenny
They should.
Atkinson now, right?
Oh God.
Kenny Atkinson's a good pickup.
He said big yawn. Yo, Slim, you got any? Nah, yeah, it's too many.
I'm
Eagles.
just saying.
Yeah.
Somebody got
What? Bro, if they gave Frank
No,
Vogel a
Russ too.
shot,
Russ
they
a
getting
different Eagle too. Russ a different Eagle too.
You think Russ staying there?
Yeah.
You think Russ still got his passcode to the arena?
They said they
Alright,
could
let's
take
start,
it.
let's-
Bro had
Yo,
21
yo, yo,
turnovers in
yo,
one game.
Start.
Nah,
cut,
I didn't do one today. You want to
Alright.
do a start bench cut real quick, if you could think of? It could be football if you want to.
Yeah. So what you saying? Say it
So
again.
like
Say what you said.
3 players, and then we got to pick start bench cut, like same position, obviously.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, you go.
Say-
You
say-
say 3
So we
players.
want to do football and
It don't matter, whatever you want. Yeah.
Cup and
So
Devontae
Devontae Cup.
Adams
Okay,
Cooper
so
Kupp.
okay.
and Diggs.
and Stephon Diggs. I already know
you
what
said
he's
Cooper
going.
Kupp, Stephon Diggs, and who?
Devontae Adams.
So Cup going on the bench. Devontae Adams
I'm
is
starting.
my star.
Yeah, cut
And I'm
Stephon.
gonna say, Stephon, he out of there.
Yeah, that's
I'm
my
going
boy.
Security. Exactly how I was gonna go. He out of here. He out of here. And that's my boy though. He nice, but that motherfucker.
All right.
So go ahead.
Hold
Tell
on.
me go.
I got
Nah,
one.
Go ahead.
I got one. All right, for y'all. So we gonna go Drake London.
You know he ass. So you know he out of here, bro. You can't use him.
Drake
but he
London.
ass.
We're gonna go Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really watched them. play,
Garrett
so
Wilson,
you-
and he the star. Drake London, he out of there. Olave is
The bench.
The
You gonna
bench.
bench?
Drake London might as well try back out for USC.
Yo, he's a big receiver.
No,
bro.
yeah, that's the thing.
That's
Bro,
a Mike
he came out
Evans
of
type
nowhere to be
receiver.
a number
You
one
wanna know
receiver.
why I'm
'cause-
so angry at them? They got 3 6'5" wide receivers already.
bro.
He
They
not
got
that
him and what's the
fast.
other
He
big
okay.
motherfucker
Pitts,
name?
Carlton Tate,
Bro.
and him.
They passed him on Jamar Chase for Pitts.
What is we
They're
doing here?
tweaking.
Bro,
Everybody
The
about to
Falcons,
just
you're
back
tweaking.
up and
You're
play.
tweaking.
Oh,
fuck that.
Yo,
bro.
what if Calvin really beat that suspension? He come
He
back.
another
ain't
6'4"
being-
wide receiver.
He got a
Why you
Rico
need-
in the league.
Why you need a 6'5"?
Calvin really a dog though.
He Rico'd himself in the league.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, you know what's crazy?
Yo,
about
any of you
yo,
guys got
Rico
one?
in the league.
Any of you guys got one? Oh, you did?
Which
He
one?
get the first one.
Oh.
Start bench cut. He got
Nobody got any.
Huh?
Go Cat, Jokic, and B.
Say it one more time, Cat.
Jokic, and
Yo, didn't we do this before?
So
Moneybag
Joe.
Joe
So I'm not
started.
gonna lie. I go with Joe. I go with him.
You gotta start
I go
Joker.
with him first.
Joker.
Cat
Ball
out of
game,
there. Embiid is on the bench.
Yeah, I thought it'd be on the
Because
bench.
Joel
Embiid
starting.
play when he wants.
Joel
No,
starting.
security.
Cat on the bench. I know he got
Yeah,
the cat on the
Cat
bench.
too shaky
Cat is in the
for me.
bench,
He
and
a
I'm
good
cutting Joker.
You
You
crazy.
down
You
40 at halftime to Jokic.
You crazy.
Lost your
son.
bet.
Triple double on Cat bum ass defense.
crazy.
He ain't played no defense.
Kyrie, Steph, CP3.
Oh, okay.
CP3 outta here.
Yeah, you ain't know.
Steph starting. Kyrie on the
Off the
bench.
bench, yeah.
And who y'all say
CP3?
CP3
Yeah, he outta
security?
there.
Make sure he back with his mom. He back with his mom and them in the bench.
Oh,
He
D.
out of here.
Oh, D.
Yo, honestly
starting
speaking, now you
Kyrie.
talked about. Do you think
Steph
that his
come off the
mom was
bench.
just Do you think his mom was just salty?
That situation that
Oh,
happened?
the situation. where
I'm
she
not
got-
even gonna lie to you, bro. Hands down, bro. That dude, the people in the stands, the dude was wrong, bro. Like
Yeah,
you
he
don't
kept
do-
tapping her.
you don't,
saying Mother's Day. Or
you
some
don't,
shit.
you don't do shit like that, bro. Because one, you gotta think about it, you're on a away team, bro. You don't, you got a family.
Nah,
bro.
they
You gotta
were-
protect
No.
at all times.
They
Sons
were-
were away.
Yeah, they
No,
were in Dallas.
They
That
were in
happened in
Dallas.
Dallas.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
said. They
yeah.
were with the away team.
Oh, yeah,
They was
yeah,
at the away
yeah.
team. His family's at the away team. You should be protected at all times. But CP3 got to understand that when you dealing with playoffs and you dealing with this type of crowds,
The atmosphere's
you
different.
got to make sure that you got security around your family, bro. Like y'all got to take precautions. Y'all can't walk around like y'all regular people just because you play a game and bro, you're gonna get fined. Okay, I'll take the fine. Fuck it, but. Bro, you gotta protect your family, bro. My mom and my daughter and my mom or my girl's not coming to my game without security if I know that we're playing against a crazy ass crowd. Like I'm not going to the.
It was a kid though
I'm not-
too in a
bro,
way, but I get
it's
what
a
you
kid,
mean.
but let me tell you
Yeah.
this. Here we go. Every kid got a choice. Right now, if a kid committed a crime, no matter how mature
Yeah.
they mind is, it was a choice that you made, whether you was developed or not. A choice that everybody gets in this world. Is no excuses, bro. You get what I'm saying? You gotta stand up to it. When you made that choice, you gotta learn a lesson. You don't make the choice and then, oh no, it's okay. He's just a kid. No, fuck that, because that kid gonna do the same thing again because he got away the first time with it. If that was my mother and my daughter and them, I would have punched him in his fucking mouth. Then I would have got in trouble. But I would have did it because I don't play about my kids.
All right, but real quick, if the Suns would have been winning though, do you think he would have reacted the same way?
Who, the kid?
No, CP3.
CP3.
I don't
Suns
think
would have been
so.
winning, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When you
No,
talk
he-
about somebody,
I
mother,
think he
bro,
was just mad.
bro. When you talking about somebody,
Nah,
mother,
nah,
kid,
bro,
bro,
yeah,
you
yeah,
talking about a whole different level. That's like,
Slipping him like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, we're.
I can look. I can tell you. I can look. We all we all in here
you
right
know Slim was-
we all in here right now. We all in here right now. If any one of us right now was in here and we saw a nigga disrespecting our mom or our kid
Nah,
outside,
hell yeah.
we all out there.
Yeah.
hell
We know that.
No,
So
absolutely.
imagine being on that level right now. And this
Nah,
the
I
whole
feel you, I
world
feel
seeing
you.
somebody disrespecting. It's out, bro. That you
Yeah.
out of there, bro. Exactly.
sir.
Might jump out this window.
He said you
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go to jail for mom, bro. Like, and I ain't gonna lie. If it was a grown man, I'd have punched him in his mouth. The kid, I'd have more like just yoked his little ass up, like get the fuck out of here, like or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take the fine for that. I yoked you up. I ain't grab your body. I just grabbed your shirt and did
But like, what
this.
if you press charges though? It's kind of different.
Then guess what? You press charges. I'm gonna press charges for touching my fucking mother.
True, respectfully, but still,
It's called defense.
yeah, self defense. But
I heard it was a smaller kid, right? Like a younger kid.
had seats, and that kid had went up and seen like two younger kids, and was like, "Oh, you guys want to come down? Like, you guys want to come down closer, man?" And he brought them down closer, and one of them did.
that's
In
crazy.
the video, that's him literally telling Chris Paul, he's like, "I didn't do anything yet."
Damn.
His lips, he's literally telling him.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
He's like, I'm gonna see you in the back. Little bro, like, bro, I got school tomorrow, man. Like,
But
Chill,
it,
bro.
but it was only right because even parents, if you got parents still, whoever, bro, you gotta. No disrespect, but even if me personally, if I see some kids disrespecting somebody else, even if they not my kids, I'm like, yo, y'all chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling me to chill out. So now y'all okaying it because of the fact that y'all a rowdy crowd. They're at y'all home and y'all don't give a fuck. But if y'all was away and y'all was in their crowd, you would have been like, yo, stop, chill, like chill out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always somebody older that could have told them to chill out, and they saw them doing it, but they let them antagonize them and come at them because they were at their home. That's fucked up.
Yeah, nah,
And I
it was.
understand how you feel. It's outnumbered. Now I gotta go home to my wife. she gonna be on my ass if I ain't say shit.
Or
That's my kid.
Nah,
My
you
kid,
so.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta come home to that shit like Will Smith shit. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
about to say.
His punk ass, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have did. To me, he
Sasha,
should.
yeah,
He shouldn't. To me personally, he shouldn't. He shouldn't have smacked him and shit. He shouldn't have smacked him because of the fact that you waited for her to give you the okay to do it. You just did it when he first mentioned your name. I'd have respected you, but you waited for her to give you the okay to do it. So now you really a bitch. And Chris Rock really a good dude, and this is what he get paid to do. You get what I'm saying?
For a joke, he ain't right. You know he ain't right.
Exactly, bro. Like, you know
funny
what I'm
shit is that Chris Rock still making jokes, but he ain't trying to see Will Smith in a fight though.
Bro,
Celebrity deathmatch.
Chris Rock,
You gonna see the man who trained with Sugar Ray Robinson
Nah,
for
so-
10 years do Ali?
yo, yeah,
Beat your
but,
ass
I
like
mean,
a drum.
Nah, fellas, this was a pretty interesting episode. It was dope to be back with the gang. He was a great vibe. If you want to give out your
Yeah.
handles, your social
Yeah,
handles and
social
stuff.
media handles.
I'll put them on the bottom too if you want for you. But if you want,
yeah, on Instagram, my name is Grandsonn Official. Grandsonn with 2 N's at the end. My Facebook is Phil Biggs. I got 2 of them, but one of them is like filled up with friends, so like you can add me on either one. And then any training, anything like that, just DM me, and I'll get back to everybody. For sure.
cool.
Thank y'all
Yes,
for having
sir.
me on episode 2. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
y'all.
welcome,
problem, bro.
Appreciate
Anytime,
all
bro.
y'all, man. It was love.
You already
Good,
know,
genuine
bro.
vibes and stuff like that. Appreciate y'all for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow,
Like,
comment, share,
subscribe.
Why you zooming in on me though?
Weezy out there.
Nah, but see y'all next week. Next episode. I don't know if
Yeah.
we're gonna record next week. Everybody stay safe.